Hello everyone and welcome to GTA 5 where things have immediately exploded. We got off to a really good start in this one. I don't even quite know what or why that one happened. I mean, you know, we were expecting the level of things exploding. It's almost inevitable. Oh, for God's sake. The mugger fell over while trying to mug me. I've already killed a mugger that killed... No, don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. Don't shoot them. That works. Gliska killed a bunch of people by accident in trying to get the mugger. Surprisingly difficult to kill them. I'm sorry, Amy, but you sent a mugger after me, and therefore you have to die. Actually, better than that. What we're going to do is we're going to leave that there and not tell anyone. Never mind. Never mind. Well, you know, the great plan of thinking it would be funny to just leave a sticky bomb on the back of the car and wander off did kind of go as expected in things exploded very quickly. And, well, yeah. It's a GTA stream, and it's almost guaranteed to have everything start in a massive explosion. It's just a given at this point. You can't have that many cars together. Oh, my game has crashed, I think. Uh-oh. Yep, things have gone wrong. Oh. It really didn't take us long. It has basically taken... How long has the stream been going? Where's my... Oh, not sort of my organizer window. There we go. We've literally been 2 minutes in. We're 2 minutes into the stream and have broken everything. Right. Shall we try again? I hope it's only me that's broken for and not crashed everybody. Oh. GTA. You wonderful, wonderful broken game. It wasn't even that big of an explosion. The thumbnail image that the explosion is from was way bigger than that one. Don't quite know how that one ended up in everything crashing, but there we go. I'll let the game load, and hopefully we will get back in, and then hopefully everything will work. Certainly 2 minutes is not the most time. 2 minutes for a game crash might be a record. 2 minutes for something to go wrong is definitely not a record. But for a game crash, it might be. I don't know whether we've had a quicker game crash than that. Well, okay, technically, does it count if we're, like, late for the stream because of game issues? Because, I mean, that's happened a lot. SnowRunner, when me and Carly were trying to do SnowRunner, that took like 20, 30 minutes to get that working at one point. That's the most recent one that I remember. I forgot to press A. I thought we had the loady spinny circle, and we did not. I've had many an invite. Grassy, thank you very much for the donation. There wasn't a message with it, but yeah, thank you very much. FR Stewards, thank you for the donation. Saying, because of Amy, Liam and Gliska causing that chaos, all three must endure a 5-second penalty. We've not been bribed by Alex or Laddo. No bribery has been done by me. What chaos did Liam? Did Liam cause any chaos? Gliska caused a little bit with the explosion. I don't quite know what Liam did. But there we go. I have had nothing to do with that. For once, I'm not getting a penalty. All I did was shoot a mugger and then shot the person that sent the mugger, and now I'm going to put my money away, which I probably should have done at the start of the game. I used to, when I streamed... Well, I say that. I've been streaming again for a while now. I should be better prepared. I used to always put the money away, but I've just forgotten about it being a thing that needs to be done, so... Yeah. We're back. Things are working. Yes. If you would like to take part in this session, there are a couple of spaces. You and the person to message, whose game tag I'll put on the screen in a minute, or Amy has put it in the chat as well. So, yeah, send you a message on Xbox. You need to be on the enhanced version of the game if you wish to take part. And, yeah, send you a message and he'll try to get around to inviting you. Of course, the session is just such a glorious thing we come out here to see. Oh, my poor Monroe. That's a sorry sight. Anyway, yes, you in person to message. have to have the enhanced version. We'll try and get you connected as and when there are spaces. If you drive like a complete plank, you will be removed from the game. So far, car parks, square-ish racing is going predictably. A SWAT man has got in a Regina and is joining in. Hold on! There is a new entrant to Casino Oval Racing. Well, it's not gone well. However, the Regina is here. The SWAT man is having a go at it. I'm not sure it's the fastest car, and I don't quite know where it's ended up. But the Regina... Oh, now things have gone predictably crashy. Who would have... Oh, pink car always... Well, good thing the catch fence is tall enough here. We caught that car. Oh, Kevlar got T-boned. Good police work right there. Fred made it through that mess of police cars. Newt is bulldozed a police car out of the way. I'm not sure where the AI that was taking part has gone in all of this. I'm suspecting it's fallen out of the arena or had a crash. Bumpy's been put into a wall. That poor Elegy has had a bit of a bad time in this. But yes, welcome everybody. This is this has gone predictably. Oh, Amy's game has crashed, as has Level 8. What is going on with GTA? I mean, it's normal to be a bit broken, but it's really broken today. I'm going to load up a track, and then we're going to go for the close eyes and scroll through approach, and we're going to try and get people into a lobby because it might stop crashing. That's the hope, at least. We're not going there. I just outright refuse. We're not going there. Not for the first race. Instead, that track wasn't finished, was it? So we will go to a track that is finished. Let's go to Fuji. At least it's finished. We will head there. I don't know whether Chris ever finished that circuit or not, because we drove it and it was slightly busted, and it wasn't quite completed. So we will go to a Fuji circuit. Right, we will get everybody in. We will try and get Level 8 and Amy back connected before any other people get invited while we figure out what the hell GTA is up to. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. I say, my friend is so mad with his star lift. I think it's supposed to be stair lift, but you said star lift, so we're going to call it star lift. It's driving him up the wall. It's going to be a boo to you from chat, and indeed from me. But anyway, star lift sounds fancy. It does sound a lot fancier than a stair. Oh, we have got Amy back connected. Fantastic. And Level 8 is working too. Who knows what... We might be having one of those days where GTA is broken more so than normal, and that is saying something. So we will have to, yeah, wait and see on that one. Let's go and drive. We'll go 5 laps of the sports cars. Around, well, as you can see from the track map, yeah, we're going to go to a Fuji circuit. Now, the start-finish straight is going to be a slipstream fair. I mean, to be fair, Fuji itself is kind of a slipstream fair. I've never really liked the circuit personally. Never really liked driving it. Not that you see it too often in games, but I've never enjoyed it particularly. Never been a particularly exciting track for me. But yeah, going to be a slipstream fest down the start-finish straight and through various points. A couple of twistier sections. Don't remember what the cars are, so let's go and load up. Let's go and see what we might have to be dealing with in terms of cars and so on. Rika, thank you for the donation, saying, I request Dutch oven for the next race. Ah, goddammit. I mean, we always knew that when that one was filmed, it was going to get requested at some point. We'll see how badly this goes as to whether we subject everyone to it for next race. We'll do it at some point tonight, as Rika has donated to request it. Yeah. We'll see whether it happens next or not. And I'll ask about Suzuka. I quite like Suzuka. It's certainly not my favourite of the Japanese circuits. Tsukuba or Sugo would be a lot higher up. Well, they'd be higher up on my list of tracks overall. But yeah, Japanese circuits, they'd be my 2 favourite that I can think of at this moment in time. Although I don't mind Suzuka. Yeah. Right, we have got a half-decent start down here. We give Salmon a little bit of a bump All is fine. We will do a sneaky curb boost on the exit. I mean, it's a relative... Oh, okay, Salmon's a little bit jittery laggy, which is always scary to be dealing with here. Fuji just reminds me of doing the weird glitchy cars. Oh, dear. Whoa, that's... Hey, Mew. That's not an angle you were supposed to be or wanting to be going at, was it? It's not an angle I wanted to be going at either. Oh, I don't know what happened on the inside, but something definitely happened. I was just saying, Fuji just reminds me of the wacky glitched cars in Gran Turismo 4. That is my main memory of Fuji. I know it's in other Gran Turismos, but my main memory of Fuji is racing those glitched silly cars in Gran Turismo 4 that I had with like the mega boost button and the big wheels and all of that sort of stuff. So I don't know why that's the one that sticks in my mind, but yeah, there we go. We are heading up towards the final corner. We have found a laddo. Hello, laddo. Is it the no, not the final corner. I apologise. Forgot what layout we were on. We got like this slower final section. We're to the outside of Gliska. Oh, Ewan's pointing across. Ewan's not in a place you want to be in right there. That's always a difficult one. We're up to 15th place. Oh, and there is a couple of cars at funny angles around the final corner. Hello, Longbow. The start-finish straight is decidedly dodgy in that if you get it wrong with the curb boost, you fall off the track. Which is not what you want. I mean, we're playing it a little risky. All of that slipstreaming has got us to 7th, which is nice. I mean, it's pretty good. Pretty good amount of positions have been gained there as you barrel into the first corner. Maybe a little too late on the brakes. It's fine. We bumped the green car forward. Didn't do anything to them. Only slowed us down a little bit. All is fine. Are we going to get a run through here? I feel like we've got some slipstream going on. Not quite enough to make it easy, although we are far enough alongside. Now that we will take that position, Valentine is going to try and swap back to the other side. Won't matter. We've got a big enough slipstream pull. That will put us up a position again. We have got a bit of a breakaway group at the front, which I'm happy to be a part of, although it's not going to be long with the catch-up and everything until the rest of the pack is gonna join in, because this is a fast circuit. There's a lot of slipstream potential. There's a lot of long straights that will slow these cars down. Oh, slow the leaders down. We put Amy round. Hold on, I will wait, but I've got to make sure I'm out of the way of everyone somewhere. I can't actually get out of the way easily at the moment. Very difficult to let a car back past when you're being swamped by everybody. Just a little too late on the brakes. Oh, what's gone on there? Some cars have missed a checkpoint, I think, maybe? Somewhere? Oh, that's a lot of understeer. Okay, we're going to wait. Oh, that's quite a high. I'm going to follow where everyone else went there to find a lower bit that we can actually climb over. Unfortunately, this time around, we are not going to get the crazy slipstream. Well, we might make it work, actually, because if Gliska gets a tow behind us and gets in front, we should be able to slipstream behind them, and then we can even maybe go behind Mafia as well, and this should work. Danger Man's going to stall out eventually. Here we go. It's a really big slipstream slingshot. Ninetales is going to come with us. That's fine. We'll catch back up probably by the end of this lap. If us lot are all sensible and work together well. Oh, that's a big drop. Do not put a wheel over the edge there. That ends sketchy is going to be the best way to sum it up. Right. Danger Man will be to the inside. That's fine. We will have to be a little bit cautious out here. We're going to get a load of understeer. That's not the worst thing in the world. We'll be to the inside. Hopefully. Yeah, that will get us past, or keep us ahead of Danger Man, and then with a good slipstream on the exit, will fling us towards the lead group. That's what we want to see. It's a little bit... Oh, God, Gliska sent it on the inside. Ninetales had none of the slipstream, and got a bit screwed over in that one. That's unfortunately still with the lead group, so that's the more important bit. I'm going to guess there may have been a crash somewhere. There has been one up at the front. Amy is to the lead of the race. We are into 4th. Small man found rocket boost busted all of a sudden. Jesus, the acceleration there. I think that was a curb boost and some slipstream timing perfectly, and I was a bit slow through that corner. Ninetales having an issue. There's obviously an issue with the checkpoint there? Maybe? Don't quite know what the issue is. I can't see how they're missing it, but obviously there is a way. I say that, I'm going to manage to do it on the final lap of the race. That is normally the way it goes, right? I think Small Man may have missed a checkpoint somewhere. Oh, crap. I don't really want to go to the outside there, because there's a risk of falling off if there... I had a big run, I didn't know where to go with it, and ended up... Well, actually it's quite dangerous pushing Valtrek, to be honest, because if I'd done that wrong, I would have just pushed them straight off the track. There goes the slipstream now for us. It would have been a little too late to take a victory. It's going to be a mad slipstream fest to the line. Because, yeah, you're going to get a lot of momentum from further back in the pack. But too far back, you won't have time to use it. Too close, you won't have as big a ride. It's going to be a real guessing game. Through there. Oh, thanks, GTA. That was a stunning GTAing right there. We got the littlest of nudges in the game. I mean, we were relatively high speed. And we got the smallest of nudges, and the game just decided, you know what you need to be doing is being fired violently off the circuit. That's going to miss the checkpoint. And there we go. Oh. Well. We're off to a good start today's stream. Oh, I don't know whether... Unfortunately, like, you can recover at a circuit like this, but in a lap, it's not going to be enough. Oh, the back of Mafia's car is a funky shape. That has taken a hit somewhere. Oh, we lag-bubbled Bumpy, I think. Oh, and Ninetales has also had an awful... Oh, because Ninetales missed the checkpoint at some point. We, yeah, on our end... Oh, God, did not touch a Bumpy, but... on their end we must have done, because that is the typical lag bubble going on. So GTA has some problems at the moment. That was an attempt at a rejoin. It wasn't quite the way to rejoin the circuit. Got to leave it a little bit longer. Got to leave it a little bit longer on that. Laddo has got the slipstream. Oh god, Laddo's almost fallen off the track. That's fine. We will back into the draft. Here we go. Come on, Sultan. Now, if we have a mega final lap, the leaders are all bunched together, right? They're all in a very big group. So there's going to probably be chaos. There's going to probably be a fair bit of chaos here. Valentine's already come off worse somewhere there. Where is Laddo? Laddo's all the way on the outside. I think it's got a little bit stuck behind that green car. Has got a slipstream run now. Not going to be close enough. We're going to try and be sneaky and carry momentum here, which should put us up into 15th place. Okay, it's progress. Don't miss the checkpoint through here. Alright, onto the curves we go. I mean, I'd rather slipstream with somebody if we can, but it's not like we're quite close enough. Danger Man has come off worse from this group. Oh, and the blue car went the wrong side of that and found out. I knew someone was going to fall off the map. I have no doubt that that is not the first one that has fallen off the map, but it is the first one seen falling off the map. No. I mean, we tried just to get around the outside. There was always going to be diminishing returns. There's been contact up ahead that's got those cars in trouble. We're going to be too far back. We would have to be a lot closer to have the miracle slipstream pull towards the finish line. You do probably want to be further back for a slipstream run. However, we are far too far back for it to be us that's going to be the ones being able to get it here. I mean, if we can get a good run out of here, we might be able to slipstream past Laddo. Well, Laddo, of course, has got draft on the cars ahead. We've all got slipstream on each other, essentially. It's like a big DRS train going on. Someone's bound to... No, it's all run out. Someone was bound to fall off the track. Not sure who it was. It looks like Valtrek might have won from level 8. We are going to cross the line in 12. Yeah. Amy's found somewhere they can park. That's fair enough. Liam, by the looks of it, also may have had a bit of a bad time too. Oh, yeah. Liam has definitely had a bad time. It is Valtrek that will take a victory in this one. Ahead of level 8. Chris is in third. Somebody we saw fall off the map at the end. I don't know who it was. I don't know whether it was Liam or not. We saw it was always going to happen. But, yeah. There was always going to be some sort of problem along the way, wasn't there? Drake, thank you very much for the donation. Saying chaos abound on, on another GTA stream as Alex is mugged and Amy kills and screams. Liam's killing it as loom. As Gliska makes boom, what a way to begin for us it does seem. It's the FailRace guarantee of there is going to be a silly nonsense in the car park. There is always guaranteed to be some silly nonsense in the car park, and yeah. That's that. It went sillier than usual, which is quite impressive. You know. Velvet J, thank you very much for the donation. Saying Crane smells like Guinness and petrol today. There we go. Who knew? Who knew? Also, please can I put a gun in your hands with 2 bullets? One is Brazen Theft. The other is the 7th laddo circuit. Which will you use, Mr. FailRace? I like a Brazen Theft, to be honest. I don't even know if I have 7 laddo circuits saved on my thing anymore. But, yeah, I don't mind driving Brazen Theft. that doesn't really bother me too much. So, yeah, Brazen Theft would be the way to go from those. Yeah, the 7th laddo circuit could be anything. It could be Brown Pants. Laddo's made some really good tracks as well. So, you know, that's also a good... Like, neither of those are bad options, really. So, yeah, it's not as bad a question as you think. Call me Chris, thank you very much for the donation. I was like, is there any of your existing game modes, survival and such like, that could include the Rocket Voltic? I remember Voltic Bowling and King of the Hill. I don't think they exist anymore, unfortunately. A lot of those old maps were either deleted or I removed them from the bookmarks and all of that kind of thing, and a lot of them were barely functioning as well. This is the bigger problem. We could kind of make it work with the filming crew. More difficult. There is a chance. I say there's a chance. We hopefully will see a we will see sort of King of the Hill in that style again at some point. There has been some pondering about what we could do with those. But yeah, we will wait and see. FIA Stu is giving me a 20-second penalty for murdering Amy. Okay, well, we'll see if we can do it. We'll genuinely see if we can do it. 20 seconds is a long time, but I'm going to try. If there's a track where it's possible, I feel like here is where it might be possible. Because catch-up is quite effective here. We are off and underway. Catch-up is quite effective here. There's going to be mayhem. I can run around on my own for a while. Kind of chill. As long as I don't miss a checkpoint. If I miss a checkpoint now, I'm probably screwed. You know, it's a big amount of time to try and make up. We can curb boost. I don't know if the ore track here gains much speed from doing it. Some cars it's a lot more effective in than others. But yeah, I'm expecting there to be crashes. I'm expecting cars to fall off the map, so we'll go pick up places that way. These two have had a bad time somewhere. Hey, Aaron, you've had a bad start to this one as well. Oh dear, I'm going to guess probably a missed checkpoint somewhere along the way. I think cars that are that far back already are cars that have missed checkpoints along the way, so we are just jumping over every curb we can see, and we will work with anybody that we can find, basically, because we're going to need all the slipstream we can get if we are going to catch back up. And there you can see the leaders. I mean, you can see the entire field. The top 5 is always possible, and the win is possible because, you know, because we're running with slipstream and catch up. It's designed, especially on a stream race where things are crazy, it's designed to make sure, even if you have a bad start to the race, you can still have a fun time. So, I mean, we are sort of artificially having a bad start to the race, but it should mean that it's still possible. I do hate curb boosting as a thing, but we need every advantage that we can get. It's a very silly thing, and it is a risk here. I'd rather do it with all of the car over the curb, but I'm not going to do it with all the car over the curb when it's so narrow, because the last thing I want to do is fall off the track. And the track here has got very powerful brakes, so we are going to be, you know, you're barely slowing down for some of these corners. Car is super fast. Sorry, but we had a big run. I did not... Well, Valentine entered first and then disconnected. That's unfortunate. Someone, I'm going to guess that's a Brazen, having a missed checkpoint through there. So, I mean, Brazen's not had a great time either. Yeah, I apologise to the purple car. I don't think they realised I was there having a run on the inside, and I couldn't jump the circuit too far to the inside, otherwise I would have missed the checkpoint. Did just see something tumble out off the circuit. Hello, Brazen. Brazen did know I was there, saw the orange machine appearing at a lot of speed. We're up to 19th place now, which is good. Okay, come on, use the curb boost. I see a pone up ahead. We'll go with Brazen now. We will work with Brazen. We should work together quite well. We've done many races. We'll know that Brazen knows what they're doing. We will trust Brazen to be good with the teamwork. And a lot of cars have run out wide there. We will give them space to rejoin. Last thing you want. Oh, Ewan was leading the race at some point and is now back here. So things have gone wrong for a Ewan in that car. Okay, no one was behind. Come on, slipstream. Damn it. Brazen just got too far away. There we go. That's what we are looking for. Fantastic stuff. And get some more slipstream from the blue car. And that puts us to 16th. Okay, and Brazen's on the outside. We will continue to work with Brazen. As I said before, we'll work with anybody at all. I don't want to battle any of these cars actually for position at the moment. At the moment, all we're doing here is trying to work our way back towards the top 10, towards the top 5, and so on, for the final lap, essentially. We've caught up to Longbow. There's a purple car, had an off. That's foul track. Charlie's got a little bump from behind, and had a big wobble from that. We got stuck on the outside. I didn't really want to take that tight inside line. I didn't want to miss a checkpoint. But, unfortunately for us, yeah, Longbow... I've got a bit of a bump on the inside or something. Either way, we got stuck trying to go a long way around, and there just wasn't quite the space. It's not been as good a lap so far, but we are getting closer to the lead pack. That's kind of the bit that matters. Brazen has done a better job of getting through all of this. We got through that section there quite nicely. I would like to have stayed with Brazen if at all possible, but I think we are going to get stuck a smidge here. Oh, there's cars on the inside sliding about. That's fine. Longbow's there to have a look. Trying to go around. Oh, yeah. There's oh, Ewan, no, Ewan. And that's our race. That's it. We're done, I think. Unfortunately, to come from that far back, we can't have any issues. It has to be perfect. And I think we could have done it. I think we could have got to the front pack. We can't have any further issues having lost that much time, and Ewan just got slipstream in the braking zone, and there's nothing that I could do about that one. Unfortunately, we were busy trying to avoid everyone else in that corner. Like, it's just not intentional. Ewan waited for us. It's just unfortunate that that one happens. I mean, again, we will try as much as we can to recuperate here, but that's probably another 5-10 seconds down the road because it's a fast corner as well. So where are the leaders? That would be the leader over there. It's Liam leading the way. I think Brazen's almost in that pack. So Brazen's done a great recovery drive, considering they were all the way back with us. There is a chance. There is a chance that mayhem will unfold. There is a chance there's another car falling off the side of the map. There's a chance with enough catch-up and enough slipstream in the right places, we don't get stuck in traffic. We could do something happen here. Oh, we got bloody lag bubble. Okay, so there is definitely some lag again. That's on Bumpy this time. We actually made contact with... Actually, was it Bumpy last time I think we made contact with, but actually weren't technically touching their car. So, yeah, got to be careful about that. We've got a good exit on that corner. That will put us past. Longbow has got some understeer and got that one wrong. We will take that position away. It puts us to 12th. Unfortunately, it puts us to 12th with no one to slipstream. Okay, Bumpy and Longbow know what they're doing. So... I'm not curb boosting, so I don't want to curb... Well, I would like to curb boost, but what's more important is that we slipstream together and teamwork. Actually, we're not as far away from the lead pack as I thought we were going to be, but we have only got one more lap to go here. It's one more time around this Fuji circuit. Can we get close enough to do anything? Oh, there's been an issue through turn 1. We've caught up to Mute. This is for a top 10 position. Are we clear of Mute? No, we are not. We are stuck side by side. Not good. Don't want this particularly. We'll be on the outside through there. We get a hurry up bump from from a Bumpy there. That's fine. On to the brakes we go through here. Oh, Danger Man in a problematic position there. Not much I could do other than avoid. All is fine. Danger Man's had terrible final lap luck. That's for sure. Let's get some slipstream down here. We need to make some ground on this straight if we're going to be in with a chance. We've made some fantastic ground. It's a big dive, it has to be though, because we've got to try and put ourselves in a position for the final run to the line here. We've got a good slipstream on these red cars. Not sure who's who. Childish is probably one of them. Danger Man we know's out. Childish and Ninetales I would expect. Looks like Liam's leading the way. Gliska's battling with Amy. We have, I think, Ninetales in front of us. There's Brazen involved as well. We have somehow snuck ourselves up way further in the field than I thought we were going to. It's a good final corner for us. Is there going to be enough slipstream for us? Here we go. It's the drag race towards the finish line. Gliska's to the lead of the race. Gliska's trying to break the slipstream. I think Gliska's got the slipstream broken from me. It's can anybody get the slipstream trail? It is Brazen through the middle. Brazen's done it. We were looking for anything we could. Gliska did a good move, actually. Got across, broke the slipstream trail for me because I couldn't follow as aggressively, if you like. Good work, Brazen. We get on the podium. I really didn't think, when we got spun, I really didn't think we could recover that one at all. Bloody hell. So it was me and Brazen who were all the way down at the back for a long time in that. That ended up first and third. Liam, unfortunate, led for a lot of that. Dropped down the order. I think it was 6th in the end for Liam. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, and we recovered to 3rd. Almost. Even if Brazen hadn't had the monstrous slipstream run, Gliska was beating us. There was nothing I could do. We tried, but we just ran out of slipstream. That straight is so long that slipstream you actually run out of slipstream. Basically, you kind of used up all of the slipstream early, so it takes a little while before it gets recharged almost. And by that point, yeah, you're at the finish line. So I think the best we were ever going to do there was 2nd with that positioning, and in the end. But yeah, Brazen got the run in the right place. But that is that was a lot better recovery than I thought we were going to have after we got unfortunately tagged and turned. So yeah, I will take that one. I will take that one. Apparently, Rocken is going to get a warning for driving way too aggressively. So, there we go. I can't say I saw that, but I was not in the right places. I can't see everything. So, we rely on the filming crew on that one. Yeah, Brazen doesn't need a full race suit or anything. Brazen just races in their underpants. That's all they need. It's the fireproof undies. That's all you need, apparently. But I would want a lot better safety gear myself. But you know, as I say that, I go racing in a suit. We have a suit and tie, and that's probably not particularly good. I mean, I don't know if it's any better or worse. I mean, either are pretty bad options. So. You know, there is that. But there we go. There we go. Of course, it's GTA. There has to be a flying bike around the place. The chaos has arrived at Sandy Shores this time around. We will. Don't worry. We will drive that shopping at some point. We're going to save it for later. We're going to save it for later. But we can go to a Brazen Theft. We've had a sensible-ish track. A Brazen Theft. It is a wonderful track. This is one of Pone's creation, creating a circuit from 3 different Brazen specials, all put into one. We've got the Oval, got the Tubes of Despair, and the Oval of Misfortune, and a Jolly Boost, all put to one. Apollo, you've managed to roll off your bed. So I haven't got Eve in the office this evening because I don't know what she's done. She's managed to get a cut on her back, and the problem is Apollo keeps going to clean it and keeps opening the wound up. I think Apollo is trying to be nice, but yeah. So because I can't keep an eye on them while I am streaming, Eve is out of the office, so Apollo has 2 beds to choose, and he's managed to roll off the one bed that he has. Yes, I'm talking about you. when I was doing the voiceover for the race car hill climb thing, that the video came out yesterday, wasn't it? Whenever I talked about the Apollo, a certain dog's ears pricked up and came over to see what was going on. He's currently zonked. He had a good walk today. He chased a ball for half hour and then we wandered around the village, so he's knackered, which is good. Hopefully he won't be too problematic, but having said that, I am absolutely sure that a certain dog... Yeah, you're paying attention now, aren't you? You've got up. I was talking about you. Hey, buddy. Yeah, having said he's been good and calm, chances are I'm going to regret saying that, really. There might be a couple of spaces. I think Ewan did say there's got a lot of messages this evening, which is great. You know, always glad to have people want to take part. But there are only limited spaces in the lobby. We will try and get invites out to as many folks as possible. We'll try and get everybody in at when we can. But yeah, if there is, which it does seem like there's plenty of people want to take part tonight, it might make it difficult to get everybody connected, but we will see how it goes. So, yeah, a Brazen Theft, a wonderful circuit. What car class shall we drive? Let's go muscle cars. Sure. I will, the general rule for this is don't use an armoured car. I think the Duke's Death is the only armoured muscle car. I can't remember if there are any others, but please do not use an armoured car for this. The rest are fair game. It is up to you what you would like to run. However, yeah, please do not use an armoured car. I don't know what we're going to drive yet. I'm not sure, but yeah. no armoured vehicles. It's as simple as that. 4 laps, sure, let's go for 4 laps. It might be a little bit of a shorter race, but I think everyone's going to be fine with that. The silly, painful tracks, and everyone is okay if they're a slightly shorter race. Hopefully, the farty dog hasn't been farting today. So, I say, again, I don't know why, I shouldn't say that, because the commentator curse means the dog's going to fart. Now, I've said that he hasn't been. So, hopefully, we are not going to have an farty dog this evening, but we will have to wait and see. What do I want to drive? I mean, the Dominator is always a good shout. Do I go with the Hellfire? Do I go with the Dominated GTX, maybe. I know it's not got great top speed. You know what? Normally I drive the race cars, but for today, we will drive the GTX. I mean, it's a Brazen Theft. It's going to be quite ridiculous. Let's give it a try. On to a Wacky circuit. If you haven't seen this one before, you are in for a treat. There's going to be a lot of crashing. Someone has got a moonbeam. Is that Brazen by any chance? I think it might. Oh, thanks, game. That was great. In fact, but judging by the fact that Gliska got a boost start, and I think only Gliska got a boost start, well, that's astonishingly good. So not only did we not get a countdown, we just got launched. We then got pile-drived off the first corner. And the thing is, we're still not last. Oh, well, someone has got a donk. Whoa. Hey, donk. Oh, hello. Right, I'm not going to hang around behind the donk. Although, for those of you that do remember back in the... Well, when this track was... the very first time this track was run, I'm pretty sure I had to go answer the door halfway through a race at one point, and I managed to recover a long way up the field. Oh, dear. Oh, beans. God damn it, I got it stopped. We're on for another recovery drive. Gordon fan, thank you very much for the donation. I shall read in a second. Aaron's having a really bad time and struggling through the first corner. Also, Rob, thank you for the donation. I'm presuming to make the donation bar read 69. That would be my guess. Oi! Let us. Oh, yeah, Gliska is also... Me and Gliska led off the line, and we are now 15th and 14th. Oh, well, I mean, we know it's going to change a lot. Gliska with an amazing flip. That was a wonderful, wonderful accident right there. You know, sometimes you've just got to admire a huge crash when they happen. Hello, laddo. Sorry, buddy. Oh, hey, Aaron. Aaron's had a bad time. Liam leads the way, 27 seconds down the road. I mean, we're going to require some accidents if we're going to catch that up. I'm not going to be able to drive that much quicker, but this is the sort of track where accidents like that can happen. Laddo is still having trouble going that direction, which is understandable. There goes a moonbeam. There is Liam, who is absolutely miles away from everybody. And there is Aaron, who is not. There's Aaron having a bad day. Oh dear. Level 8, where are you going? Oh, that's very frustrating. Oh, hey, Longbow. Sorry, we were just trying to get going at that point. Oh, what the hell is going on with this game? It's so broken tonight. It's just... I mean, like, GTA is often... No, Brazen, no. GTA is often quite a broken game. Like, we know this, we're used to this. But tonight it is being especially poorly. I mean, it's really, really, really dumb. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Wait! No. Okay, we survived. We are up into an 8th place. There is a few cars having a bad time out there. Hey, Chris. There are still some cars having a bad time here. There is a gap. We're into 6th place. You can tell how bad a time a lot of cars are having by the fact that somehow in all of this... No, I'm now 3rd. Yeah. We're 43 seconds down on Liam. Liam's going to lap the entire field at this rate. We're only 7 seconds down on... Oh, no! Oh, it was going well. It was going so well, and now it is not. And now we have had now we're 11th again. Oh, no more cars! Ewan really messed us up there. You know, it's amazing how quickly... can I get the car off the ceiling? Will it twist? Oh, it did very nicely there. Oh, well, we got punted and a half into that section, although it was mostly helpful. So that's fine. Oh, we're 10th. I mean, the podium is there. The podium is there for the taking. Oh, something just bounced off our roof, and I don't know whether we launched it a million miles or whether we did nothing to it. It's sometimes difficult to tell. It looked like it could have been a spectacular crash, but I don't know. There's Pone's having an issue. Ooh, Liam's needs new trousers. After that one, Liam very nearly got murdered by us. Not that it really matters much to Liam. They're miles out in front. They could probably fall off about 3 times and still have... No, we're 4th now. Oh, no! Every time we have a good run, we go around a corner. I mean, I don't quite know why that car was all the way across to the inside. I should have done what the red car just did there and take the jump. But I wasn't to know there was going to be a car there. It's an unusual place to meet a car, but unusual things are happening. It's a Brazen Theft. Longbow is beached on the outside. I think that's for position. I think I'm racing Longbow for position. Well, they've spun across the boost pad that I wanted to take. Oh, Mafia! Okay. Well, it didn't really do much to Mafia's car in all of that, which is helpful. They're a lap down, so don't really have much of an impact on our race, so to speak. I think we're racing the yellow car in front of us. So, yeah, we will try and chase that down. Has Aaron completed our lap yet with the banana? I don't know. It's not gone well for whatever that thing is. Or is it some of the car? I can't remember what all the cars are called. Oh! The yellow car has been obliterated. I saw that happening. It's like, I'm going on the brakes here. I don't want to get involved in that fight. And sure enough, it was a good call. That was a bad call. And in trying to be clever with how to leave the tube there, things have gone wrong. Hey, Ninetales. Am I racing you? I am racing you for 5th. Okay. That's fine. You have got the Vamos? The terrible, terrible car. Yeah, you do have a terrible, terrible car. Ah! Well, I was driving perfectly fine. Uh-oh. Brakes. Please be good. Okay, we're fine. Fine. Still fine. We're still fine. We're up to 5th. Right. On to... heading towards the final lap. I think that's level 8, who I am racing for position over there in the Hermes. Aaron's going backwards. Oh! So sorry, the Voodoo perhaps, not the banana. I don't remember. Voodoo Custom might be what that is. We're 4th. Okay, that's good news, and I think that's level 8 in trouble there. Oh, which is 3rd place for us. Who is the red car up ahead? Small man. Okay, I'm racing that car for position. So that is 2nd place. Oh, and then we got lag killed. I mean, I think we were going to get... I think we were in trouble there anyway, but the lag definitely punted us off. I think it killed both of us in the end. Oh, wait, no, laddo! Stay on the track! No, I didn't even get the checkpoint. That was dodge a laddo. And we got in front of laddo. We didn't get taken out by laddo, but I couldn't get the car back on the circuit in time, unfortunately. There was no real good options in that one. For us, it was either get hit by laddo or... Oh, why was that car coming across there? Thankfully, everything just got wiped out in front of us. Liam's won. Liam's just miles ahead of everybody. The purple car's had a massive accident on there. That will be a position for us. But I think it is... well, I mean, if we still end up 5th... Oh, no. I've really got to stop thinking. I don't even know who killed us there. I think it was a Ewan, perhaps. We got a little tag from somebody. Can we do... No, doesn't twist enough. I was trying to make up some time, but... I mean, it's worth a go. Maybe not if we get punted. I don't know. I mean, we got lag punted. I think we got lag punted anyway, because that car didn't really get slowed down. I was trying to, like, do the sweep around, but... It was a desperation play to try and get a podium, and we're going to end up a bit further back. In this race, I will take the desperation play for a podium and see what happens. No, we got it right once, but we can't do it consistently over there. Just can't. It doesn't have enough time to twist in the air properly. So it looks like it's going to be 7th for us here, barring any shenanigans on the run to the finish line. Cars have just scattered everywhere. That was unbelievably cinematic right there. Holy crap. That was one of the most cinematic shots I think I've ever seen of one of our GTA races. Just we were in the air and cars were literally crisscrossing. I'm going to watch it back on the stream. It was glorious. Cars went every which way. Nothing made any contact at all. That was amazing. That yellow car had a really bad day. Oh dear. Aaron's definitely not wanting to go there. Oh, Liam takes a victory. It is by an absolute mile in this one. No one was even anywhere close. Yeah, absolute mile for Liam. Is a minute clear of the rest of the pack. Level 8 will claim second in this with fastest lap of the race, but, you know, a long way back. Small Man gets on the podium in third. We were in that fight, we did a bad final lap and couldn't recover. Longbow is fourth. We were racing Longbow for a fair bit in that. Mute ends up fifth. I don't think I saw Mute at any point. Rockin' we saw get absolutely murdered on one of the jumps. Ends up sixth ahead of us. Valtrek ends up in eighth. Ninetales gets an Impaler into ninth, which is not bad because they're horrible to drive. 10th goes to Amy, who... Oh, Ewan's 14th. Ewan wins the silly car class right there. Ewan does win the silly car class with the Moonbeam Custom in 14th. Gliska gets an Impaler in 15th. And Chris drives the Manana into an 18th place while the rest are finishing. Oh. I mean, we had a bad start. We had really bad luck. We had a really good recovery drive. It was the final lap that kind of killed us off because we were starting to recover quite well. But, yeah, unfortunately, it did not quite go the way we wanted it to in all of that. Gordon, thank you very much for the question, saying, because someone asked, what do you call an animal that took complete control of a country? A Decatur. I'm just going to give you a boo. We're going to give you a boo for that one. Are we going to start those? Are we going to start the terrible, terrible puns? Rob, thank you for the donation. That was for the Cult of 69, but has since been defeated. But saying hello, just lurking today. Well, thank you very much for that. And hope you are enjoying the stream. Call me Chris, thank you for the donation. Saying currently 200 episodes into a FailRace episode marathon. Oh dear. I admire the commitment right there. I admire the commitment to watching, and I appreciate all of the views. I really, at some point I need to start all the playlists, or at some point I'm going to get Carly to do it. I might do that one. But yeah, I admire the dedication greatly. Oh, shall we go in vans? Let's do it. Chat will want it. No one drive the Rumpo Custom. Don't be boring. Don't be boring and drive a Rumpo Custom. Drive something fun. Like a clown van, which is what a lot of us are going to go in. So yeah, no Rumpo Customs. I don't think there's anything else OP in this category. We will drive. I mean, there'll be a lot of clown vans. There will. Andrew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, Alex, why is it Carly farts, your dog farts, the cat's farts? Do you think it's being around you? By the way, for Carly, just shout bum at the chat. Sure. I mean, the cat's very rarely. I mean, they have, but it's rare. The dog, and apparently the Malinois are just farty dogs. I don't know. Carly's does as well. So it's yeah, it must just be a Mally thing. I think what it is because they love to run, so they run around like lunatics, and then they get upset stomachs. So I think that's what does it for them. And Carly's just a disgusting human. I think that's about that really. Flingo, thank you very much for the donation. I'm saying fun flings facts. There we go. That's a tongue twister. Flamingos are pink, and a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. I did actually know that one. I did actually know that one. They are indeed called a flamboyance, which I think is a very, very fitting name for them. In a group of crows is like a murder or something, I believe. So here we go. Random facts Random facts. AK or Wanderlust? I don't know if I pronounced that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying Curse of the Commentator is real. It very much is. Told someone I was happy my car was doing so good, and then the oil pump died the next day. Yep. It's just how they go. It is just guaranteed. Also, hello from Alaska. Oh, I'm gonna guess you're a lot colder over there than I am currently. Not. My office isn't too bad. It's quite chilly over in England, but I can't say much. Compared to Alaska. Good luck getting the vehicle fixed. Cars are just the worst. We've got to drive the clown van. It's got to be done. The noise that is about to occur. I just hope I can get around the first corner without an immediate death. That's the hope here. If we can survive turn 1 without death, would be good. In fact, if we can have mules in like the second... oh, there's a lot of mules. There's a lot of mules. It's going to be a problem. It's going to be a big old problem. There's a surfer as well going for... Is it surfer? I think that Danger Man's driving. Ninetales has got a Moonbeam Custom. Mute has the Boxster? I don't even know what the damn thing's called. There is a couple of clown vans towards the front. The clown van's actually half decent. Oh! Ninetales has had an accident. It's been a big accident as well for Ninetales. Ninetales having a bad time. We are going side by side for the lead. Mute is going to take the lead away briefly, but we are about to head into oncoming traffic. Is the traffic going to be clear by the time we get here? Nope, no it is not. Oh, okay, well, I got on the brakes expecting there to be pain, and astonishingly, there wasn't. I mean, we lost a couple of places. I will maintain it was probably worth going for on the brakes. Oh! Mute had an accident with some footballs! I didn't know they could do that. Oh, that's quite funny. Of all the vehicles to get unstuck by footballs. Oh, well, I wanted to try and get to the explosions before Valtrak so that, you know, it would be them that blew up and not me, and instead what we did is we blew each other up. Well, I guess as long as we're as bad as each other, that's what matters. Oh, okay, that could have been worse. Not much. Actually, no, it could have been a lot worse. We could have fallen off the map. There's a mule incoming. That's a Brazen having an accident above us. Oh, and there's a small man. There's still an accident going on in the tube. Oh, crap. Don't blow up. Okay, we haven't blown up. We have had an issue. But we are now pointing the right direction. Small man's exploded. We can at least cross the road there safely. Oi, hello. There was not a particularly big gap there, but we have made it work. Okay, clown van. You're up to 5th. Come on, we can get a podium from here. Surely. It is possible. Oh! Hey, Longbow, I'm just using you as a brake. Turns out, these are not very good at getting stopped. Bumpy, I don't know what position Bumpy's in, but it's not in the lead group by the looks of it. Just Bumpy had a van, as a taco van thrown about. So I've got to be careful of that. Alright, so this looks like the leaders, as far as I can tell. Fred leads from Ninetales, Longbow is in 3rd. We are in 4th, not the worst start we could have had. Longbow has had an accident on their own. Kind of an unprovoked accident. I'm going to guess that got a wheel stuck over the edge and sort of fell. Oh, hey, Chris. I mean, okay, it's not the worst thing in the world. A mule's done a dance and fallen off. And there is Laddo. Oh, Laddo's lagged and murdered us. And we've most likely murdered Laddo. What is going on with this lag? Bloody hell. Oh, hey, Gliska. We're dodging trucks and vans. Oh, that's not a sight I ever want to see. Ah, Fred. Oh! Hello. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're in trouble. Oh, there, Laddo. I just want to go this way. I want to go the way. Or Gliska reset. Me and Gliska basically lost about the same amount of time. Roughly. Liam is going to not save it. It was almost save of the day. Right there. It was a good attempt. It didn't work. gone badly wrong for me, for everyone. Who said Vans was a good idea? Hey, Gliska. Well, I mean, I can't even move from there. Ewan's just bopped Longbow very slowly into a pit. Thankfully, you don't fall if you go down there. Hey, Longbow, don't mind me. Gliska's got the podium spot that I want. Who's leading? Ninetales is leading by 42 seconds. It's like if someone gets away... If someone gets away in this race, they're just gone, and the rest of us get stuck in the crab bucket. That was Ninetales just going through there. So I think maybe Fred's dropped out of the top 4. Oh, I couldn't get it quite stopped. I knew exactly where I wanted to put my vehicle there, and I couldn't get it to quite be controlled in the manner that I wanted. Longbow's tumbling over. Gliska did a great job, actually, on that. I was trying something, and it did not work for me. But we will get promoted back to 3rd. We are definitely the highest placed clown van at the moment. Well, we've stolen somebody's taco van sign. No, don't hit the boost pad. Christ, I need to get the checkpoint here. No. Oh, bugger. Bad things are happening for me. Right, there's a boost pad just to kickstart some acceleration. There is our leader. Oh, there is a laddo. Sorry, laddo, but I just keep finding laddo to crash into at the moment. It's not going very well for us. Right, 4th place. Who are we chasing down? Valtrak. I haven't seen Valtrak at all. Don't know what they're driving. Aaron, thankfully, has gone the other way. No, that's not what I want to come around a corner and find. Ninetales has had a bad day. Ninetales has fallen off, but still has a massive lead. Like Ninetales, as long as I get the checkpoint, it's not too bad. That's the most important thing for anybody. As long as you get the checkpoint for whatever part of the lap you're driving, that's the bit you care about most. So you don't lose too much ground. It's when you take a big boost pad somewhere and miss a checkpoint and then spend a long time resetting. That's the bit that sucks. Is that Gliska? I think it is. Up ahead. No, that's Valtrak. Okay. That's Valtrak. Has Ninetales really lost all that time? Ninetales has lost an astonishing amount of time. This is now 4th position. This is for a podium spot, this little group of cars. It's 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. All in a line. Looking for... We're looking for right past. There is Gliska. So that's for the lead of the race. Ninetales is back into the lead of the race. We might get the lead around the... Oh, outside. Ewan's fallen over. Ninetales is going to loop the tunnel there. Oh, it's got very dramatic here at a Brazen Theft. We are about to bounce off the side of something that I didn't want to bounce off of. And I don't know if I can actually do this. Can I get my vehicle turned? I can, but we're going to lose a lot of time. I'm not going to take the boost pads, because if I do, I risk missing a checkpoint. Oh, that was unlucky. You commit to the jump there, and you just can't see what's in the landing zone. Turns out it was definitely not clear. And yeah, we have had a bad time. There's Valtrak, who we were racing. That is the leader, I believe. Oh, no. God damn it. God damn it. One more lap to go. A lot can happen in one lap. A lot can happen in one lap around here. Oh, we want to get past you, and I do not want to be stuck behind that. Although I don't actually know if I want to have that following me down here, because we know how difficult the brakes are on this section. Was a little bit worried a journey was going to end up in the side of us. Gliska's got the lead of the race. It's all changed at the front. Oh, there's Ninetales. Ninetales has had a bad time. Ninetales is ridiculous. Oh, lead has not gone well. My van's got broken suspension. It's really horrible to drive. Not that it was great to start with, but it's very, very weird on the landings of bumps. That I don't really like. It's going to be a bit inconsistent. Pone has got themselves stuck. Woo, hello. Oh, Ninetales. Might have got saved, actually, in all of that. But that was a little bit unfortunate. Right, where is there going to be a gap? Sorry, Aaron. We're in a rush. We're in a rush. We didn't push Aaron off the track. It was a bit close. But, yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. No! Liam got us. There was... Yeah. It was just gun it and hope at that stage. I can't believe we made it across the gap there, to be honest. I really thought that was going to be the end of us. Thankfully, it wasn't. However... We lost time having to reset and everything. Hello, Danger Man. Don't mind me. Oh, where's that going? Where's that going? That's going that way. We've all got to cross over. Hey, Danger Man. I'm sorry. Oh, actually, no, it went better for you than for me. Well, that could have gone worse, all things considered. Accelerate! Accelerate, you junk! We are now moving, but we are a long way back. We're going to need a lot of misfortune. Not again. Not again! Every time at this section. Oh, at least we made it into the right tunnel. God damn it. Every time. That section. Valtrek has got the victory. Well done. Gliska is going to come home in second, I think. Liam, we are racing for position. I haven't seen Liam for ages, actually. Laddo is upside down and into the tunnel, but well done. Well done for the spectacle, Laddo. I don't want to go in front of a mule down here. I want the mule to get out of the way, pretty much. I'm never going to stop here. We can, well, I guess we can use the heavy trucks as brakes. It's kind of effective. Liam is getting slightly closer, but we have only got one corner to go. And then we do have, well, we have one corner, and then we have one straight. Oh, hello. Taco van is battered. Something's just slid through, shot on its side. Oh, no. Can we get turned around here? We can. Are we going to get torpedoed by anything? We are not. We are clear. It's safety for us. It's a podium for us in the end. Oh, and there we go. Liam had a taco van in fourth. That's, if Liam finishes in fourth with a taco van, that's bloody good going. I mean, this is a huge amount of luck. It is just bounce off everything, and Liam is going to get a taco van into fourth place. Well done. Oh, Valtrek takes victory with the Bugster. We do win for the clown vans, although, you know, it's not like it. What the hell did happen to that one? That just stopped dead for seemingly no reason. But yeah, they're all quite even in terms of speed. It's a very silly race. It's supposed to be utter carnage, and it lived up to that. It absolutely lived up to that one. Yeah, Liam's crossed the line in fourth. We got Minivan in fifth. Mute is somewhere running around in that. Highest place Mule looks like Small Man in ninth. Get a Mule into the top 10 is actually pretty good going, to be fair. Oh, oh dear. And that is Bob falling off. It's, yeah. It has been a highly entertaining time in this one. That's where Ninetales. I wondered where Ninetales had gone. It's the game of where's Ninetales. Ninetales has ended up in a car park. Well, next to a garage. Things went poorly. Things went poorly for the Ninetales there. We will see what Danger Man was trying to win the Battle of the Bad, but I don't think Danger Man is 23rd. I mean, it's very bad, is what Danger Man's in. Is it called the Surfer or something? I can't remember the names of some of these. It is the Surfer. Oh, and the Battle of the Bad has gone. Yeah, that is the way it goes. When you're having a tough time, sometimes it just wants to throw more things at you. Or Brazen decides they want to murder you. That's also the way it goes. There is a mule teetering around on two wheels. Hide and seek. Thank you very much indeed for the donation. Saying, just wondering if you catch yourself narrating when you drive alone. I can't say I've ever caught myself like while driving around. Catch myself narrating. I have caught myself before thinking about how I would commentate and so on just like when I'm just sat playing a game. So, for example, this afternoon I was playing a bit of FIFA, and like a game like that I'd never actually do videos on. A few times I've caught myself like thinking, I could do this, I could do this. I was like, no, like not even just like that. Even like, well, Warhammer I might stream at some point because I like that. But yeah, like even like games that are I don't like subconsciously commentate over whatever I'm doing, but even stuff that I have no intention of doing video content on, I have caught myself like planning out how I would and so on, which was yeah. To be fair though, that's also how I've always. I mean, this is part of the reason why I started YouTube, is I've always played games the way that I do videos, right? I've always played games in a manner of what happens if you do this. It happens to make good content because, you know, it makes for fun videos and whatnot. But yeah, I've always naturally found I sort of play games like that. So it's kind of easy to fall into the, not to fall into the trap, but to end up starting like thinking along those lines, sort of stuff. Danger Man absolutely was bullied. I witnessed only a little bit of the antics, and yeah, Danger Man did not have a good time with the surfer. That had a bit of a bad time along the way. So yeah, there is that. Now, you know, this track was run. It was Velvet J's request, but you know what? I don't know whether I have 7 laddo circuits downloaded, but what we're going to do, because I'm actually curious, and it's a fun way of picking a circuit, is I'm going to find, for the next race, I'm hoping it's going to be a sensible race, though who knows, it's a laddo. I have a bunch of laddo circuits saved, so I'm going to cycle down my list of tracks, and the 7th laddo circuit, if there are 7, if not, I guess the final laddo circuit, is going to be run. It could be a sensible track. It could be a silly circuit. I don't know which way it might go. It won't be Browner Pants because, you know, they begin with a B. They're quite high on the thing. So we shall see. Some say mules making an arse of themselves is very, very apt right there. Right. Let's go and see. So, we're gonna pick whatever the 7th laddo circuit is that we come to, provided I have 7. I don't know whether we will have 7 laddo circuits. At the moment we haven't found. Okay, so there is 1, 2, 3. I'm going to lose count at some point. We are up to 3 laddo circuits so far. Have we got any more laddo circuits down here? At some point we will have to go to... Okay, so we're at 3. That's not right. Hold on. I've got to cycle through here correctly. Come on now. Oh, there it is. All right, so we're at 3 laddo circuits. There is 4. There's 5. What is it going to be? What on earth is it going to be? There is definitely a 6th, because I saw it while we were cycling through. Come on. Oh, we got a 6th. There is the 6th. Okay, so the next laddo circuit that we come to is the one that is going to be driven, if there is one. There it is. It's Swoopy Woo. Who knew? Oh, we did race it. Did we race it in the snow? I think we raced it in the snow. Let's go. Well, it was requested, the 7th laddo circuit, and it is the 7th laddo circuit. Swoopy Woo. We shall have a go racing around here in better conditions than I believe last time than we tackled this one. Awesome. Well, I like this track. It's a good track. Challenging circuit, definitely. From last job. That's the way to do it. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. So you might have pet troubles with beds, but try dealing with a cat who won't use the cat flap to go outside and poops in the bathtub because of this. Thankfully, Malaki gets a new litter tray next week. I mean, I used to... So when Eve was really, really young, Eve used to do this thing where if the litter trays weren't like perfectly clean, if she wasn't happy with them, even though I used to have I have 3, 4 litter trays now, dotted around the house, and even when Eve was young, I think I had about that many. But even with all the litter trays, it didn't matter if they weren't perfectly clean, she would go and pee on the doormat. It was like her act of defiance, basically. Is that, yeah, if everything wasn't perfectly clean, she would go pee on the doormat, which was very annoying. Thankfully, she has since grown out of that. Although occasionally she does miss. She's really bad for when she wants to go to use the litter tray, she will like sit right at the very edge of it sometimes, and she has been known to miss, essentially, and be in the litter tray and manage to pee out of it, which is very frustrating. The others have been good, but she's a pain. And Apollo took ages to toilet train as well, but that's just dogs for you. So, yeah, but at least in the bathtub is better than the other options. I will agree with that. In the bathtub is at least much easier to clean than on the carpet or something. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying I was just watching Friday's stream on Beam when I realised it's Sunday evening now. So, so now I am here. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you. I hope you were enjoying the Friday's one. We may well see Beam appear again from time to time, as that was really good fun. I actually thoroughly enjoyed Friday stream running the vehicles around that Baja Rama circuit and seeing what would happen. There was all sorts of shenanigans, pretty much. Right, let's go for a noon race. I think we are good to go. There we are. Right, onwards to our next race. So yeah, I think we've got the same cars as it was last time, but that's fine. We can still have a good race around here. We can still put on a good show. We can still, we can hopefully not have a massive crash. It's definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen. Actually, we've got the EGT, so it's probably going to happen around here. But I mean, yeah, the Eight of Blades is a nasty, destructive track. Don't worry, Longbow, though. For Dutch Oven will make an appearance. Probably only one race. I think one race will be enough around there. Because, yeah, it's likely to be what's the word for it? Aggravating? Let's go with that. I suspect we will only have one run around the Dutch Oven, because it's gonna be bad. It was bad when we had like 10 cars go through it. Ooh, that's a hell of a slipstream there. Let alone with 30 cars. It's not going to be great. 3 wide through the swoopy woo corner. We are fine, actually. I think Gliska backed out of it when they realised they're going to be stuck on the outside through there. I bounced some curbs and got very sideways. Oh, and then, yeah, Gliska was... Well, I was caught out of position. Hello. I got some cars connected through there. Did not help. So this track is not the easiest to... overtake on. I tried to find a gap down there. It was sort of there for a moment, and then there was some wheeling, and then it wasn't there. We tried, we failed, but this track is tough to pass on. You've got to make the most of the opportunities that you do have. Unfortunately, 7 wide up the hill is, yeah. Oh, Amy's turned up at a loss of speed and barely had the braking power. Has got it slowed down, but barely in that one. So, who is leading this one? Brazen leads the way. Gliska has a little bounce off the door. Rocking. We're not going to get any slipstream. We are in an awful position here. What on earth is going on with the textures across the start-finish line? That's very peculiar. Laddo does get the slipstream run, and we brake a little bit later into that first corner, and we will make all of that work. We're in the lead pack is not too far away. Chris is doing some flying. Never what you want. Never what you want at all. I carried a lot of momentum into there, and Amy's found a wall. I was in trouble. I got a big slipstream run and the car just wanted to go sideways through Shroopy Woo, but at least the bounce on the wall was fairly minor for me. Amy's issue was a lot worse. I'm so glad I didn't put Laddo in a wall. It was the littlest sort of tap on the way past. I was worried Laddo was going to end up in the end of the wall, but no, bounced off it and is fine. Got airtime over the bridge part there. Oh, it's so difficult. Once you get into this technical section here, really difficult to make up many positions, unless you're really lucky. We got a great run on that. I mean, we kind of helped Gliska. We pushed them up to third. Ninetales was about to lose the lead, but Liam found a wall. And I'm going to make the most of the opportunity here. And that's a sneaky dive and a half. Can't quite complete the move to take the lead for now, but we are going to get a decent run. No, we've got past Ninetales, and then we lose out to Liam, and then we pass Liam to lose out to, well, no, Liam again, probably to Ninetales in a second. But of course, the slipstream run to the line, we're all going to lose out regardless. So the battle for victory here is going to be Gliska at 1,000,000 miles an hour on the outside. Great stop to take the lead there. Yeah, the battle for victory here is going to come down a lot to the slipstream towards the finish line, and how many cars are in it. If you only got two, whoa! Chris with a great crash, right over the top. No one wanted to go side by side through there. Everybody was really well behaved. Look at that. That was actually mighty impressive. Well done, everyone. We approached the corner 4 wide. Everyone realised it was a bad idea. And now we are... I should have spun the other way. I meant to spin the other way, and I goofed it. Well, the being impressed lasted for a corner, and then too many cars into a little bit of space. Ended up with me going around. I tried to do a J-turn to recover, but I actually spun the wrong way like an idiot. And spun myself into trouble. Apologies to the pack. But yeah, I wasn't thinking quick enough. I spun with the momentum of the car, not thinking about where that was actually going to put me into the traffic. I think I lag bubbled the yellow car there. It looked like I might have done. I apologise if I did. I was a mile away from it, but it really looked like a lag punt into the back of it. I was going to try and watch it on stream, but I don't know if I can if I'm in the corner when it comes up. It might have just spun on a curb and got sideways, but if you outbrake yourself, you don't normally end up going sideways into a car in front. But never mind. There goes that incredible slipstream. No, I've got to go on the brakes way earlier. I mean, we had the momentum to get past Ewan, but if we'd done that, we would have been on the world's worst line into the first corner, going approximately 300 miles an hour. So probably better not to do that one, because all it would have ended up with is a ridiculously big crash. So, yeah, I have got nowhere to go. We are 3 wide. Well, they're 3 wide ahead. I'm not involved in the 3 wide through Swoopy Woo corner. Gliska's very sideways. I might get a decent run off of this turn. We do. Might be able to get something working here. If we can get in the slipstream of Ewan up the hill, that would be glorious. We can't. We're stuck on our own. No support on this bit. There goes the slipstream now. It's a little bit late for us. I just got to go on brakes early. Yeah, got nowhere to go. Ninetales filled the gap to the inside. Gliska did a great job, actually, of figuring a way through all of that. I am trying to get any slipstream. I don't think I want to be on the outside line. Oh, Gliska got a little tap from Ninetales. It doesn't take much to upset these cars. It really doesn't take much. Ewan's going backwards. Great. That's what I was trying to do. You see what Ewan managed to do there. That was what I was trying to do earlier. Ewan did it incredibly well to recover from it. So Ewan spun from pretty much the lead of the race and only fell to 3rd in all of that. It's a big slide from Mute. Now, this is... I get a lot of understeer through that final corner. Whee! That's... See, even that's not enough. Oh, it might have been enough for the win. We got a massive hit from Amy. So there might be some bump drafting for victory here. I think Ninetales would have still got it, but it was going to be super close. Slipstream, you're going to want to be in about 5th coming out of the final corner if the lead pack is close enough bunched up. We don't know what's going to happen. How many laps we got? One more after this. Oh, Ewan's up on the wall. Are we going to end up going 4 wide through Swoopy Woo? Maybe. Not quite. Wee, hello. There was enough room, and thankfully, when you're in the middle of the pack, it's very difficult for you to be spun, because you kind of get spun one way and then you hit the car on the outside, you get straightened up. So it sort of works. I mean, we're going to get murdered in the slipstream fest up here, but that's to be expected. That's how it goes. We can then get the secondary tow over the hill. Go! Oh, that's not worked. I'm so sorry, level 8. Oh, hey. Yeah, I know. I was trying to be helpful. I figured it would be alright, but it wasn't. Figured we could hit it hard enough, push it forward, and then we could sort of fall into the gap that it vacated. Unfortunately, we hit it very hard and pushed it sideways. I mean, we went into the gap it vacated, but not quite the way I intended. And how has that fallen over? Who was that? Was that you, Brazen? Brazen, how did you fall over there, of all places? Amy's found an immovable bit of wool. Oh, sorry, level 8. Although we might still be in the fight, because the slipstream in these cars is so overpowered. Glisker and Longbow have had an almighty shun. We're back up to 5th, and I think level 8's coming with us at the moment. So, Mute leads from Ninetales, Ewan, Valtrex here. There's me, Laddo, Chris, and level 8 are all involved. There is time for more to join the fight before the end of the race. So who knows? It's probably going to be from this group, but there's no guarantee. Me and level 8 were like 14th a minute ago, so a lot can happen between now and the finish line. Valtrex has a look. Perfect. It's perfectly reasonable, but you are going to put me on a wonky line, and I've got a lot of understeer. Apologies. Wasn't intentional, but I was bumped to end up out wide there. So, yeah. We've got loads of run over the hill. We're going to get caught then for this secondary part. There goes Laddo. Oh, and it's 4 wide off the bridge. No one's going to get a good run anywhere at this rate, because we're all going to be so stacked up. Oh. Keep that under control, but it's barely. It's really, really wanting to let go through there. I didn't realise there was a car alongside me until too late, so we ended up having a little bump with Mew. I was on the borderline of control. I don't quite know what's happened, though, further back. It's been a bigger mess through all of this. No one really wants to be first coming out here. We know there's going to be a slipstream run. Ewan might actually be far enough away, because me and Liam were playing a really silly game of Ewan's actually done it. Oh, that was so clever by Ewan. I will give you that. 10 out of 10. So me and Liam were playing a silly game. Neither of us wanted to be giving the slipstream run to the car behind, so we were playing silly buggers, and Ewan played an absolute blinder. That's managed to wander far enough away offline that we couldn't curb boost towards it and get a slipstream, because it is like we've seen how much it's been. Yeah, me and Liam have been sensible, but the problem is me and Liam have been sensible. Laddo may have got all of us at that point. So it's like we're damned if we do, damned if we don't. On that one, there's you know, if we'd all sat in a line, Ewan loses. I don't know whether we would have won anyway. But I will say, well, yeah, Ewan's track limits was curious with the with how the slipstream works on those cars. I will actually give you credit for making that work, because yeah. That was not expected. I was not expecting that to work, to be honest. I thought we would still be close enough, despite that. I mean, that it should be an important lesson, right? As far as messing around trying to be in the right position for slipstream goes, you can still lose it on the run to the finish line. So yeah, there we go. Well done, Ewan. It was good fun. It was a good fun race on that one. Those cars are sketchy as anything. They really are sketchy cars to drive. It's just there's such a huge amount of slipstream pull that can go on with them. Flingo, thank you very much for the donation. Saying yesterday I was at a boat party in Norway, and my friend wanted to show me his new car. It was a Fjord Fiesta. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. That is definitely going to be a boo to you from chat and from me. Yes. Although it is the first fjord-related pun I think we've come across. So There we go. Amy, I only murdered one. I think. I very murdered level 8. I did stop and I waited. I didn't intend to murder a level 8. We did murder level 8 pretty good. We also got... the speed... Actually, to be fair, the murder on level 8 was... It was an intentional bump. It wasn't an intentional murder. I think manslaughter was perhaps the better way to describe what happened. It's... yeah. The bump draft... The hope... The plan was great. The execution was a bit poor. And level 8 visited some walls. But, right, we have the Jubilee up next. What can we do here? We shall see. We have lost 2,500 races. Sad that we've done well over 3,000. I've done a lot of GTA racing. Who would have thought it? Okay. Should be more sensible with these. In theory. Jeez, the game does not want to do proper countdowns at the moment, which is... This game has been very, very balked today, and I think it's only going to get worse. Well, maybe it'll get better. God knows. We shall see. We shall see on this what's going to happen. Because, well, if servers can be broken, servers probably will. Either way, with the weird start, the fact that I managed to get a boost start and was from the front row means we've got a relatively calm time of it through here. I shall make the most of that. So we lead from Small Man, Chris is third, then we have Mafia Dad, then there's Amy, and then I can't see any further back than that. I think it looks like Pone or Mute. Somewhere back there. We will just sit on the outside. My goal here is just to sit on the line that makes it difficult for curb boost. As you don't really want to curb boost all the way up that hill because there's a bit wall sticks out that can catch vehicles. We've got a good secondary run down here. It is to the inside and we will make that pass stick. That's fine. Or make that repass almost stick. Will Chris be able to look for a way past? So these are considerably more difficult to overtake through here. So you can do it. The problem you get is if you dive to the inside for one of these corners, you rarely complete the pass, and then you're on the outside for the next, so you just end up getting stuck. And then you both lose a lot of time, and no real progress is made. The place where passes are going to be done is down the start-finish straight. The exit of this corner all the way down towards turn 1. This is where you're going to see the big slipstream runs. It's where you're going to see the big passes go on. We will dub it the Ewan line if you have to go all the way, but like here is not going to be able to do. You're not going to be able to do enough. And there's no reason to go crazy on the first lap, really. Oh, Chris gave the bump to Mute, and Mute had a big old death. Mute's had a tremendous death through there. Again, that was one of those. It was a really innocuous little bump. But it was just a bump at the right place, at the right speed to obliterate poor Mute's car. We will follow the battle through the Swoopy Woo corner. There is a little bit of understeer through here. This is another good overtaking spot if you can get off that corner well, which we did, but we got stuck behind Chris. Can we go around the outside of Chris? It's possible. Oh, Chris wants to... Chris wants to bump everybody today. Well, we got stuck in that one a little bit. Salmon's also got boxed in, which helps me out massively. Oh, we've found the warp speed button in our Rolls Royce. That's okay. Warp speed button. Warp speed has occurred. We are to the lead of the race, but Gliska is about to go take that away as... yeah, they get the curb boost, they get the better exit through there. Chris, I mean, oh, we're going to return the favour to Chris through there, as is Amy. That's quite a how. Very strangely, the all-wheel drive SUV just, it was fine, suddenly randomly brake traction mid-corner at a corner where you don't expect it to. I don't know whether, maybe it lifted a wheel up somewhere, and that might have been what upset it. That's what caused it to kind of brake traction. We have got the nose up the inside of the grey car. Here comes that slipstream. We're not very well positioned for the slipstream. No, Chris has got a better run than we do. Ewan kind of bumped the side of us and dragged us forward. And now it's all manner of mayhem towards turn 1. We are not going to go around the outside of... Well, we are stuck on the outside of everybody. We weren't going to go around the outside of Chris, already being 2 and 3 wide. We were just almost clear enough of Ewan to get across. Can't make it stick. Looking for some slipstream for a decent run on the exit here. We will keep the position against Ewan. We might have the momentum to repass Danger Man, we do. But then we just run into a wall of Jubilees. Not able to do very much here. That's, I say, fine. I mean, we would like a bit more, speed. We can be to the inside, though, through this section. So it's going to be very, very busy on the run up the hill. We can pull to the left. We have got probably the best run of everybody. There goes the slipstream. Suddenly kicks in as we go over the hill. Chris is to the outside. Danger Man's to the inside. It's going to be 3 wide here. Chris, I can't turn in. It's all very well and good being on the outside and trying to turn in. It's fair enough. But I physically couldn't turn in any sooner than I did because Danger Man is also on the inside and they need a little bit of space. It is all side by side for everybody through there. We give Amy a push out of the corner. Go, pink car, go. Don't really want to make it 3 wide here, although it turns out I'm going to end up being 3 wide through no intention of my own. Still happens sometimes. Oh, God. I'm actually a little bit out of shape through here. I'm a little bit wide on the way into this final corner. It should still work for us, though. We should still be able to... Well, I've got a good slipstream pull. It's actually too good a slipstream pull. It appeared at the wrong moment. Ninetales is going to come with us. We've got a couple more laps of this chaotic racing to go. This has been a wonderful race so far. Gliska's to the inside. Backs out of it when realises it's just not quite going to all work. Brazen leads the way from Ewan and Ninetales. We've got good speed here. Nowhere to go. We'll try and help Ewan out. We'll try and push Ewan to the lead. Amy's looked around the outside of this corner and might make it work. Gliska's going to give us a help. And we are into Swoopy Woo. 3 wide. Well, we made it work. I couldn't really give much more in the way of space there. I didn't want to turn across as tight as I did, but I got tapped and was stuck on that line. We are going to be leading the outside climb up the hill. And we are going to have Brazen for company, I should think. Brazen is going to give us a big hit. Bump drafting possible with these, much better than with the RS e-tron thing. RSGT, I can't remember what the damn thing's called. Oh, we're on 2 wheels. Hey, that was quite... oh, there's been an accident. Liam's going to sneak the nose to the inside. Didn't see what happened. Something happened to Brazen and maybe Danger Man over there. Didn't really see what it was, but... something went on. I was trying to be a little bit sneaky in curb boost there, but Liam, yeah. That was a little bit ambitious trying to get a tiny bit of curb. Because I knew Liam was going to get a curb boost on that one. We tried to nick it just while it was wide enough, but Liam, of course, is trying to get back on the track, and we're trying to almost get off the track. So, it's always going to be a little bit of trouble there. So, well, it was worth a try. Okay, what have we got vehicle-wise? I mean, Liam's ducked down to the inside here. We have got some slipstream kicking in. We need to do that next time around. Oh, almost. I mean, the bump drafting is better with these. Almost got in trouble. Was saved. Had enough time. Thankfully, Mute backed out of it quick enough. Oh, no, it was Mute or Shadow, I think. I don't actually know. I was presuming it was Mute, but no, I think it might actually have been Shadow with that one. They're both in the same coloured car. And seeing as Shadow is the one back behind us again, I'm going to presume that was who gave us a push. It is going to be side by side through Swoopy Woo with me and Chris. That's okay. 2 wide's not too bad through there. Chris has backed out of it actually in this section. Gonna guess waiting to get a better run somewhere else around the lap. Probably sensible at the end of the day. It's to the middle through here. Oh God, we are about to get. Actually, no, we're not going to have the momentum, so we're going to fall back into the kind of second line, if you will. Oh, it's not worked for me. It's really not worked for me. I was trying to give Chris some space, and yeah, we were trying to get the slipstream. Oh, sorry, Pone. And what the annoying thing about that is, once the contact was made, I couldn't, because we were up against the wall. I couldn't get the car any further away, because we're stuck with a wall alongside, and once you're stuck making contact like that, it just drags the car into the crash. Ah, that's annoying. Damn it, we're having such a good race. It was a really, really good race up until that point. It was a really good race. We were just trying to get in the right place for a slipstream pull towards the line, and yeah, that was that. Unfortunately, for both me and Chris, we were having a great race as well, and yeah, nothing we could do. Once that crash started, there was nothing that we could do to pull those cars apart. We will just outrun level 8, I think it was, for 14th place. I think Lombo was there as well with a big slipstream going on. And there we have it. Mute will claim victory. Shadow is second ahead of Ewan. Glisker is fourth ahead of Salmon. Liam, Dangerman, Brazen, Ninetales, and Aaron would round out the top 10. Yeah, I mean, we're in the fight. It was... apologies to Chris, although honestly it was one of those GTA physics collisions where once the cars made contact we were just stuck together. It was just hoping for a bit more luck along the slipstream across the bridge. We just couldn't quite get it. It was, yeah, me, level 8 and Longbow across the finish line within a 1/10 of a second of each other. Rather close back there. Amy was unlucky. They were fighting up the front with us for a while. I think was it Brazen as well. Fell down the order at the end, which is a shame because they were having some. They were in some good races. They were in some good races for a while at the front there. There was actually, it was a genuinely really good race. Unfortunately, we had a massive crash at the end, and so I think a purple car hit us as we were tumbling down the road. It was a shame that it would end that way, but at least we had a really good race up until that point. Amy has to go. Thank you for taking part and all that. I'm sure you will be in another stream in no time. Judd Philby, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, breaking news, an Egyptian mummy has been found covered in nuts and chocolate. Archaeologists think it is for Pharaoh Rocher. We are going to give you a boo. From me, and I'm sure from chat. That's definitely a boo-worthy pun. I mean, I like it, and I might save that one and send it to Carly, because I know she likes Ferrero Rochers. But it's boo-worthy, but I do quite like it. So, you know, it's one of those. It's one of those that almost gets away without being booed, because it's good. But it is definitely a terrible pun. Oh, Ninetales is trying. That doesn't look like that's going to go well. There's definitely no way physics is going to break there, is there? Oh, we can stand on top of these. That works better than I thought it was going to. Oh, I've been run over. I broke it. Oh, yeah, that was kind of predictable. Yeah, it turns out, well, you can stand on those. If you happen to fall in front of the car, you do generally have a bad time. Kind of get a little bit run over. Just a smidge. Well, there we go. Are you ready for pain? I feel like... Look, it's been requested. We always knew it was going to be requested. It's probably only going to be one race around here. Okay. But we are going to try it. I am sorry. I blame Ricker. No, look, when they're requested, we will have a go if we can on them, and if we aren't suffering too much. I mean, some of the filming crew might disagree. We'll probably only do one round of this circuit, with it being how it is. It's Longbow's special Dutch oven. Actually, I don't know if I want to phrase it like that. I feel like there's a better phrasing, or maybe we do want to phrase it like that. we we have to tackle the Longbow's special Dutch oven. Oh dearie me. Oh dear. Alright, so if you haven't seen this track before, I'm not going to tell you anything about it other than, yeah, it's going to be horrific pain. That's just it. You can take any car you want. It doesn't matter. I don't. Actually, sure. Let's do off-road. I don't think we did. What did we do when we did a video on this one? We had the Koenigsegg something or other, the Entity, and Entity and the S2000. So off-road should be fun. I said we'll see whether we want to do a second run around here. We're going to go 6 laps. It's only a mile long, but it's more than long enough. Judd Philby, thank you very much for the donation. So my friends and I formed a band and called it 999 megabytes, but we still don't have a gig. Oh, dearie me. That is going also to be a boo. The Egyptian mummy one was almost not worthy of a boo. That one's going to be a boo. That one's just straight up going to be a boo at that point. Oh, that will be a boo from chat too. Zav, don't worry. I don't think Longbow has this all locked to vehicles, so bikes can't be selected. The vehicles are all specially selected for this, shall we say. I'm not going to give too much away. I don't know why the screen's flickering. That's annoying me. Sorry, we're going to go because the screen flickering is annoying the crap out of me. Let's get started. I don't know what causes it. It's a GTA... funnily enough, it's a GTA bug that started happening recently. I don't know whether I want to start on pole. I don't think it actually matters. Okay, so we've got the baller. I don't know what's... It's not going to look like that by the time it's finished here. Onwards to suffering we go. See, it looks... Oh, no, it doesn't even... Oh, there's a... Oh, dear, someone might be having a bad day because that's in the middle of the grid. Didn't think about that. Slightly curious as to who that might kill. Oh, yeah, it's already killed about 3 cars from the off. Oh, no! I thought I could get through it. Thank you, Danger Man. You have carried me past. Things have exploded already. More things have exploded. Lots of things are exploding. Danger Man's upside down. I'm up. How did that happen? Why am I... Well, I was just very gently put on my roof at that point. So yes, the Dutch Oven, for those that haven't seen it before, is essentially a track where you race indoors and then you can't see when the wind turbines are about to kill you. Oh, and I'm on fire now. Oh, beans. Hello. Hey, Kevlar. Have we got through that one? Well, the fire's gone out. I've also lost 3 tyres. You know what? I'm going to get to the next checkpoint, and then I'm probably going to reset. Yeah, okay, we're going to reset. It's gone really badly wrong. I mean, we always knew it was going to go really badly wrong. We're 21st. Another one's exploded. Right, there was a gap there. That turbine's going to go through. We'll go through. Oh, we won't go through. Hello, Ewan. Don't mind me. I'm climbing over some cars. We have been punted. Oh, and we've been punted some more and some more. I think because we've got so many cars in here, the deformation isn't really working. So they're supposed to deform and they're supposed to be funny shapes. However, I don't think it's working. We can't really figure out why. Sometimes the damage shows up properly. Oh, damn it. Oh, and I was trying to be a bit sneaky. I should have waited for that one. We have got a poorly engine. I don't think it matters too much because let's face it, we're going to have a bad time at some point, right? And you know, we're going to need another reset, so I might as well just drive the car with a blowing up engine. The blowing up engine part is really the least of my concerns. Danger Man has also got a blowing up. Oh! Danger Man's exploded and set fire to me! Hey, Gliska. Oh yeah, Gliska doesn't like this circuit. I'm going to get the lap. I'm going to get the lap. Go on, get the next checkpoint. At least get me past the turbine. Thank you, game. Hello, Longbow. Would you like a fiery car? Oh. Somehow we avoided those checkpoints. Longbow's on fire, and we got. Oh. Well, that was predictable. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. We're less fine. At least we got that checkpoint over there. I'm just gonna do that because it'll probably be quicker. I'm really glad we haven't got the infinite respawns at the moment, because that would be a bad time. Is Danger Man on fire again? No, Danger Man, go away! Go away with your fiery car. Last thing I need is you blowing me up. I was reading donations and I had a crash. There are some more people that need booing, but I'm having an accident. Bear with. Thank you for the donations. Oh, I mean, we're having a terrible race, but you always do around here. Cry, I've not figured out. I've not got the system. I was doing all right when I was driving the S2000s and the Koenigsegg's around here. That was a hell of a flip right there. Oh, mute. Oh, mute and Longbow. Oh, there's another on fire one. Oh, and there's another smoky one. No, Longbow. Yeah, the car's on fire. I don't want to be near the vehicles that are flaming. Oh, for God's sake. Like, all of these, I am about a second the wrong way in decision-making at the moment. Which is a pain. We're up to 18th position. Danger Man has exploded so many times. Oh, right. So, we can see that one there's going to go there. Aha! We actually judged one something close to correct. Now this one, let's judge that one. Oh, bugger. This is bad. Okay, we get through there. We do make it through. We're up to 16. Is a top 10 possible? Maybe. Liam is about to lap us. Hey, Liam. I wouldn't stay near me. My luck has been atrocious. I think Liam just got wiped out. I haven't been lapped by Liam. We recovered. Level 8's on fire and going the wrong way around the circuit at the moment. Right. That one there will head that way. Kevlar's exploded. We're up to 14th. Come on, top 10. Top 10 is what I'm aiming for now. We should be fine to go through there. There is the yellow car. I mean, we could maybe get a fastest lap. Who knows? I think unlikely, but you know, we're always hopeful here. That one up here. There is a Chris. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Wait for that one. Go behind it. Fantastic. That's what we like. This lap, looking more like it so far. We will be able to get across before the next blade hits. Hey, that's some oversteer. We're up to 11th. I mean, like, one good lap can change a lot in this. It's not going to give us a victory, but it can massively improve our position. Yeah, so we are going to have actually one very good lap. Well, I say that, no, don't speak too soon. Still got this final one to get through, which we do. And that's us into the top 10. Fantastic. That is what we want to see here. That blade is going to come down. We will go through the gap. That blade is going to come down. We'll go through the gap it leaves. We are up into 9th now. Late for that one. Go! Oh, okay, we got lifted. Oh, we got lifted, then we got hit by the next one. Damn it. We had our one good lap that we were allowed, and then we're back into the pain pit. We go. But we had a really good lap that jumped us all the way up to 9th. We're trying to catch Bumpy. That's what we're gunning for next. Don't know if that's Bumpy in front of us. Oh, and we don't want to lose out to the yellow vehicle. Oh, actually, did get underneath that one. I thought it was going to get hit. That's why I went on the brakes a little bit more. That is going to come up and hit, although they survived the hit quite nicely. Are we racing Brazen for position? No idea. Probably, possibly. Go behind that one. There we go. Brazen, that is for position. We'll let the turbine go. We should get across, clear that. I'm figuring out the speed. Now, once you figure out the sort of speed of the vehicle and what I can do with it, it makes life a little bit easier for us. As I say that, although I was close to making it through. So, we are racing Brazen and Bumpy for 9th at the moment. We should go through there almost. Oh, that's up to 7th now. We've kind of caught up with the pack. We may be on for a fastest lap with that lap 4. Or lap 3, I should say. Oh, I should have just kept my foot down. I thought I was going on the brakes to... Oh, the car died. I was going on the brakes because I was expecting it to go in front of us, and then we could go behind it, but it just doesn't accelerate quick enough to do that. There. That's fine. We're 7th. Brazen... Yeah, so it's Brazen we're racing for position here. Brazen's on fire. We got spat out of that in a weird way. I'm just going to reset because it's going to be quicker than trying to fight the checkpoint. There's Brazen still on fire. Aaron's a lap down. I think I saw Shadow not too far. It might have been Bumpy, actually. Might have been getting my pink cars confused. Aaron is very smoky. Hey, Aaron. Oh, I was just seeing how you were doing. Not what I meant to do. Still not really what I want to be doing. Oh, dear. Onto wheels, please. Go. Because those are 2 cars I'm racing for position. And I've just escaped away around the corner. Oh, although that one has just been hit. Quickly. Danger Man's exploded again. Has anyone got a death count on Danger Man? I'm going to think it's quite a lot today. Hey, that's a slide. Oh, right. I mean, Liam has pretty much got this in the bag. I think I say that. Actually, no, Ewan has just taken the lead. It's... Oh, no, Liam actually slipped all the way to 4th. Liam's had a bad time somewhere. There we go. That's fine. Okay. Get some slipstream down here. Is that Liam having a terrible time? Oh, it is. Liam's had an absolutely shocking time. I have fallen over again. No. So we were nearly a lap down on Liam. We have... God, we're now turtling. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm on, you silly thing. Yeah, so Liam nearly lapped us, and we are now about to be battling Liam for 6th place in this. Liam's had a terrible time on these closing stages. That's really unlucky. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, though, in the Dutch oven sometimes. Oh, we did a wheelie there. Nope. Get back down. Behave yourself, car. Oh, yeah, that was actually a good call in the end. Little tap on the brakes, not a terrible call there either. That was a bad call. We made it through. Ah. Ewan has taken a victory in this one. Well done, Ewan, for surviving the Dutch oven. Certainly better. We had a shocking start. We had an amazing recovery section, and then we've had a poor end. Oh, Doyle was battling at the front for a little while as well in that, so they've had a poor final lap. Don't know if any of these vehicles that we are approaching here are for position. I don't think so anymore. Aaron has also not had a great time of this one. Oh, well, we punted them clear. It's gonna be 6th. Oh, Christ. Did we get fastest lap? No, we didn't. Mute went quicker than us. Damn it, Mute had a monstrous lap. So me and Mute were set miles quicker laps than anyone else. However, Mute was even better than mine. That's impressive. Yeah, we had one lap that I would consider not... It wasn't perfect, because 103 was possible. But we had one absolutely astonishing lap, and the rest were not so good. Well done, Ewan. Shadow is 2nd, Salmon is 3rd. Liam ends up 4th. Not bad recovery, actually, considering how bad that lap was going for Liam. Hamper ends up 5th. I'm 6th. Bumpy at 7th. Well done, Bumpy. Brazen is 8th. Doyle, unlucky, slips down to 9th. Rocket at 10th. How on earth Danger Man's ended up 11th, despite the fact they exploded about 20 times, is very impressive. Well done, Danger Man, to cross the finish line in 11th. You exploded so much in that one. Oh dear. Did Ninetales find a way out of the arena? That is the question, actually. Where is Ninetales? I haven't seen Ninetales, which makes me think Ninetales escaped. I didn't even think you could escape the arena, but Ninetales is... Nope, Ninetales hasn't escaped the arena. Ninetales has just parked. Never mind. I didn't think I'd seen Ninetales' car for a while, but there we go. Danger Man was on fire about 6 times. That was impressive. Although your explosion to kill me was quite good, I will give you that. That was quite impressive. So well done. Drake thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I once tried to get into accounting, but I'm really frightened of number crunching ever since I saw 789. That is going to be a boo to you from me and from chat. Address, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one correctly, but thank you very much for the donation. Saying people who take care of chickens are literally chicken tenders. Oh, that's also going to be a boo. I mean, it's quite good, but definitely going to be a boo to you from me and probably from chat. Zav, thank you for the donation, saying, can we have level 8's Linus Montheli circuit? I can't remember. I can't pronounce it. Yes, I believe I do still have that saved, so we can have a go there. As promised, we're only doing one race around here because it's a very silly track. We will go do a sensible circuit next. It's a good track. It's a very fast track, so I don't know if this one here... We're going to call it Linus. I know that's not what it's pronounced, but I'm going to call it Linus because it's just easier for me because I am rubbish at languages. So, yeah, we shall call the track Linus, and we will go racing there. It's based on a real circuit in France, I believe. Yeah, Lombo's right. He's kind of better with faster cars, although it's still going to do the same. It's a shame the damage doesn't really work when we have the 30-player lobbies, because it would have been very funny to see what those vehicles, shape-wise, would have ended up. Sadly, can't do much about it. I say that, actually. Sometimes we have got damage with 30 cars. Sometimes it just... I don't know. I don't know. GTA is GTA, and sometimes it does dopey things. Who would have thought? Oh, we're gonna have a yawn. I'm not even that tired. I gotta get up early. Well, earlier tomorrow. Dog is passed out. To be honest, it's fine. Dog's asleep. I am jealous of all that. Oh, we're gonna spawn over. Is it gonna spawn over down the road? I thought it was going to spawn everybody up here. Thankfully, it's relatively... But you're going to see the cars racing their way up the hill. Relatively calmish spawn for once, with us being miles away from everything. Yeah, a lot of the cars can get in very funny shapes when GTA decides to load damage in properly. That was a great hit, and somehow my character is still alive from it. I would not have thought they would have survived that hit particularly well. Right, where is Linus? Here it is. Let's go and load this before we get run over and killed. Right. I mean, this is a vaguely sensible track, right? It's a very simple circuit in terms of layout. It's based on, as I said, based on a real-world circuit. The banking, I don't know what's going to happen with everybody. Could be could be very chaotic. Could be could be a good race. Could be ridiculous. It's going to be trying to get 30 cars off the banking and sorted for the last kind of chicaney bit. That's going to be dangerous. I believe it was Ninetales that hit me and sent my character. I think it was their car that decided to try and make me do like a cartwheel world record. It was pretty good. I must have been on a slither of life by the end of that, but there we go. That is how it goes sometimes. There might be a couple of spaces. I don't know how many more. How many people are waiting for invites. If you do want to take part, Ewan is the person to message alongside where we have highlighted currently. You've got to be playing on the enhanced version of the game on Xbox if you would like to take part. But yeah, send Ewan a message and you'll go on the waiting list. If you keep sending multiple messages, you'll keep putting yourself to the bottom of the waiting list. So send one and, you know, hopefully we can get you invited at some point. But yeah, there is a good amount of people. And GTA is being especially broken this evening, which is Awesome, which is just what we want. You gotta love when GTA does its thing. Judd Philby, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, where do bad rainbows go? Prism. But don't worry, it's a light sentence. Oh, that's definitely going to be... is that a double boo? Do we give you a double boo? I think that's a double boo. Right there, you've managed to get 2 terrible puns in one go. That is a double boo to you from me and from chat, I have no doubt. They won't let you get away with that. It's definitely a double boo to you there. Although it's quite a good one, to be fair. Right, let's go for muscle cars. Sure. 10 laps, quick laps around here. I think we're in the Gauntlet Hellfire, maybe, from what I remember. The final corner is going to be dangerous. The rest of the lap's fairly straightforward. There is, in the Vigorosa. Of course we are. I remember racing these now. There is also the Joker jump, if you want to take it. I wouldn't recommend it on the outside of one of the corners that inevitably someone is going to find. Probably Ninetales at some point. Yeah. The Joker jump might get taken by some vehicles at some point. Sometimes you might do it for fun. Sometimes you're just stuck out there and don't have much better options. Turn 1's going to be fun. If I can get across into... oh, wait, we're ghost mode, of course. That's fine. I'm going to get over here because we're going to ping out a ghost mode. We should... it should be difficult for cars to be able to outbrake themselves on lap 1. Future laps, God knows. We will see how that all unfolds. But, yeah. I'm going to do nothing crazy here. You don't want to run too wide. That's where the Joker jump is. that mound of dirt. Don't know if anyone's going to hit it on the first lap. Looks like everybody has got themselves into a... got themselves sorted. We've got a fast chicane through here, which we make it through successfully. And now, leading the way, it's coming off this corner. This is where there's going to be absolute mayhem. Because it's difficult when you're on your own, let alone when you're in a big pack of cars. And there we go. That's level 8 into the pit lane. That's a hell of a pit stop. Oh, definitely a dangerous pit entry, but I don't think it was an intentional one. As I told you, it looked like it got bumped and shunted and pushed around, and there's been a big mess. So, and there's a car up the wall, climbing a different wall at that point. So Liam is going to have a dive to the inside. So we've got me, Liam, Ninetales, Gliska. Liam wanted to hang us out wide so we had nowhere to go but over the jump, and it works. We got away with it. We got a little bit onto 2 wheels. I mean, it was a case of either we were going to be given enough space or we were going to roll and take Liam with us at that point. Can we make this pass work? That is sketchy as anything, but we do. Liam hits the inside wall, and we are clear for the moment. Brazen's coming to join us. It's not a big run, so you don't get a huge amount of time for any slipstream runs off that final corner. Liam again bumps the inside wall, this time through turn 1. Side by side. Oh no, don't rain. No, 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 dear. Oh no. That's not what we needed. I don't know if I'm going to pull that up in time. That was a big dive, and we did not pull it up in time. I didn't have anywhere to go at that point. Yeah, we got kind of caught on the outside, and we had a really big dive, and we just got the car turned. But there was other fighting going on in that corner, and unfortunately, I think it was Gliska ended up out wide, and we just got stuck. It was always the risk that you take having that big dive there. Oh, there is a purple car stuck in the chicane. Thankfully, it is out of the way by the time we get there. We have got good slipstream on Ewan and Brazen, and Gliska's got all of us. We'll be back into the lead fight in no time. Gliska didn't want to have that dive, didn't want to be on the really tight line through there. Probably sensible, if anything, because you're like, yeah, okay, you might not quite get the pass done, but you're going to get slipstream somewhere else around the lap. And what's more important for us at the moment is don't fight yourself stupid over 5th. It's catch the lead pack, and then you can fight. Oh, something has happened, I don't know what. through that. We've found ourselves with Ewan in a little bit of no man's land. Ewan will get up the inside. Again, not going to fight that position particularly hard. There's no need to, because what's the point? I'd rather we work together and focus on trying to catch the lead pack of cars. This is now going to be a very different corner than it was at the start of the race. Oh, it's not the pit lane on that side. It's that's just exit stage left. Pits are on the inside of the track. Yeah, that final corner has suddenly become way more tricky. So in the dry, it's basically flat. In these conditions, it's anything but. And, oh, come on. Today has been just so frustrating for us. So we're on the outside, and I mean, I know it wasn't intentional from Chris. Chris just got it a little bit wrong, just runs wide, and of course the game decides to feed my car. I don't quite know how. I mean, to be fair, we saw that. I think it was a purple car. It might have been Valtrack. We saw somebody else get fed up the wall as well, and it's, don't quite know why we got fed up the wall at that angle and that way. That's just frustrating because it's lost us a whole heap of time. I think actually might still be time to recover because we're only at half distance, and with the rain, mistakes may be a bit more likely through here. Oh, Aaron with a... That's such a horrible place to respawn. You can't do anything about it, but that is a horrible place to end up coming out of ghost mode as everyone is coming blasting through. Right. We have got to be pretty much perfect, I think, if we're going to catch the leaders. Ninetales leads from Liam. So yeah, we've got to can't make any more mistakes. And we're in the rain in muscle cars on a challenging circuit. I mean, we're happy to work with Chris, right? At this moment in time, we don't really want to fight each other. We're not interested in battling over 10th for the moment. We will on the final lap, of course. But for now, the main goal is catch the cars ahead. The rain is stopping, so we might have a dry track by the end of this race. Oh, I've chucked it in and gone way too sideways through there. Chris will get us on the run towards the first corner. I'm fine with that. I'm actually going to have a tiny lift to fall back into, to let Chris go past and then get slipstream myself. Yeah, I didn't think I was overdriving into that corner, but we obviously carried just a bit too much speed. The back end let go. I mean, we rode the curve. We got away with it surprisingly well, considering where we were positioned and everything. We will have a go to the inside. Get our car stopped relatively sensibly. Chris is going to go for a cutback. Valtrack is here. He's going to get busy over 10th. I don't think we're catching the leaders. I think might do if we can get in the slipstream with the pack ahead. That's what I'm desperately trying to do here. We really want to get in this draft of the cars in front, which we have done successfully here. Right, we are down the bottom. Oh, there's been an accident. I don't know what happened. An accident has occurred. We have got out of all of this relatively well. Which we're trying to be a little bit sneaky. I was trying to figure if we had an overlap to duck back in, but we didn't really. But we did manage to just get like the side of the slipstream. Liam is leading from Brazen at the moment. So you saw Ninetales in the final chicane having had an issue. The grip is coming back up again. We're still a slightly damp circuit, but the grip is definitely increasing at the moment. Level 8 comes past. That's, I say, fine, as to be expected. There is the lead battle going on the banking. So this group ahead is for third. We've got a lot of speed coming here. Oh, we sneak our way through. That's Longbow into the wall. Oh. Oh, and then let me end up spinning Longbow along the way. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, you were just getting back into the fight. I think it was probably Ewan that got in a crash with Longbow, and Longbow stuck up against the wall. And I'm full committed to that corner because you have to be long before you see the corner, right? You can't go into that corner expecting there to be a crash. Otherwise, you'll be overtaken by everyone because you'll be at half speed. And we were full commitment in that corner, and yeah, Longbow nose against the wall, just backs it far enough to tag us, and then that's it, and then we go round. Ah, god damn it! We were looking like we were maybe in a chance with a podium at some point through there, but that has killed it, unfortunately. It looks like Liam and Brazen are going to duke it out. Danger Man is in that third spot. Whether we can catch up to the purple car before the end of the race, I don't know. We've only got... Oh, this is the final lap of the race. I mean, 8th is still going to be a top 10. However, it is a frustrating one. At that, it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes sometimes. I don't think we're going to be close enough to Valtrek. Unless, well, if we absolutely monster the chicane, there's a chance. We're a little bit wide on the way in. I don't really want to hit the curbs because they're a bit dicey to hit. You also don't want to run too high up. If you escape the banking, it'd be funny. Or Valtrek got a big oversteery moment. We are catching quickly. We'll get the slipstream, but it's not going to be enough. We will just follow across the line. That is unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. And there we go. Danger Man got victory in the end of that one. Brazen will have to settle for second. Liam ends up third. Unlucky for Liam, they had led for a while. They're more unlucky for Ninetales. I didn't really see what happened. Something happened at the final chicane, which is what gave the issue for Ninetales. I don't know who on earth we're on board with here. Lobo is going to get a warning for terrible driving at that one. Yeah, we ended up with 8th. I only so much we could have done, I think, in that one. Like, not Longbow's fault. They were stuck against the wall. There's no way they could... no other way they could go, essentially, because they were stuck in the middle of the track. Whatever they do, it's unfortunate it was so perfectly timed to clip me. So, yeah, I mean, Longbow ends up 13th at the end of that. Yeah, it's just one of those unfortunate shunts. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. But yeah, I'll take an 8th. Could have been worse, pretty much. All right, we shall try again. It is a very fun layout. That's for sure. It's based on an old French circuit. It is a real. Does it still exist? Do there any parts of it still exist? I don't know. One like these old historic circuits. Sometimes they get torn down. But yeah, I don't know actually if this is still a genuine circuit. Let's have a go. Let's have a go with some sports cars. Why not? Make sure all of that works. I'm sure someone will know in chat if this track is still hanging around. Yeah. It's definitely a challenge. I can't... Like, the rain was sketchy as anything, but it was kind of cool to have those changeable conditions, because that final... As you come off the banking and you're trying to get it through the chicane, as I said, that is by far and away the most challenging corner on that circuit. And in the dry, it's sketchy. In the dry, it's really sketchy. In the rain, that becomes a horrific challenge. So it was sort of cool to have it go through the... thing. It still exists and it is used for historics. Doesn't hold major stuff, but it's used for historics. Oh, that's really cool, actually. It's always good when some of these old tracks are still existing. They're still used from time to time. So that's cool. I was fully expecting it to have been somewhere that got torn down or whatever, but yeah, that is good to hear. Okay, Comic Retro Custom, I think, is the one that we are going to be driving here. Potentially, once we have got Bob connected, we will be underway, I should think. And there we go. Nope. Alright. The game's going to be janky and weird, so we are going to get started. I didn't actually see this one come in. I do apologise. Daniel Milburn, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, how do you get an elephant in a Safeway bag? Take the S out of the safe and the F out of the way. Oh. I'm just going to give you a boo. Everyone is going to seeing how many boos can we get today. We had a lot of boos. There've been a lot of very boo-worthy puns There have been a lot of very boo-worthy puns going on. Right, okay, we are in ghost mode to turn 1, which does give us a little bit of a breather. Basically, what it means is I will get my car across and I will hug the inside, because the last thing I want to do is get torpedoed down here. As you ping out a ghost mode. I don't think you'd be able to, because I think I would already be halfway around the corner before anything unghosted further back if there was mistakes made. Okay, wanted to let go a little bit there. Either way, yeah, I'll just play it safe regardless. We have got me, Liam, Ewan and Shadow up at the front. We will make it too wide through the chicane. Space is given. We're all safely through there. Pink car gets a little bit of a better run than we do. We're going to fight back. I don't want to actually try that. I don't know what level of grip this has got. I do not want to be going side by side for the first time of asking on the banked corner. We are across the line. It's been a decent first lap, so we're going to take the wide line into turn 1. I know they're going to outbrake me. The plan is we can get a good exit from there and fire our car back past, and as Shadow gets a big kick of oversteer, we will make that manoeuvre work for now. Ewan is looking around the outside. Oh, it's my turn to get the oversteer. Ewan got stuck with me in an oversteery car. It's not where you want to be. When you're stuck on that wide line and the car on your inside is having all sorts of sliding issues. Level 8 is trying to send it to the inside of the chicane. Well, that's one way to tell. I think we fitted about 7 cars into the chicane where we really shouldn't be. Oh god, I got a huge amount of slipstream there at a very awkward place. Apologies everyone. We kind of backed the entire pack up there. Salmon and Danger Man to the inside. We get the slipstream working well enough. We're on a much more normal line. Salmon is not. Salmon bumped the wall. Yeah, that's a problem one when it happens. We've all done it. It's very easily done when you're trying to take that tight line and you just get it a smidge wrong. Oh, we are going to run in. Oh, there's a lot of understeering cars there. I mean, we ran in. There was more than enough space for a car there. We did not run a car out of road. There was enough space. But when you get caught out with the understeering it's quite difficult because the car's quite quick. So all of a sudden, you're going faster than you realise and understeering wide, and there's no time to try and save it. I am not going to be able to go around the outside of Liam, but that's okay. We are fine to sit back and go for a slipstream pull. I mean, we've got a little bit of a breakaway between us 5, which was probably going to work in our favour. That's a bit wide through there. Don't really want that one, but we survive it. So yeah, me, Gliska, Ewan, Danger Man and Liam have got the breakaway for the moment. Yeah, there's quite a lot of understeer through there. Depending on how you get that corner, Liam's pretty much all of us. Hey, Liam with the cinematic jump. No real advantage, no tactical advantage to it. Just looks cool. Pretty much. I was going to try and duck underneath Gliska. I just mistimed it and we ended up in the back of the car instead. That is unfortunate. I do not want to be trying to pass on the banking. Gliska going for the really high dive down, and it doesn't look like that's fun to do. Oh, there's crashing. There's crashing going on there. We all survive, but it's brought Brazen into the fight, and it looks like Salmon's not far behind either. We will run that wider exit line. That's okay, although we're very narrow through the next corner. Liam Brave trying to fit through the gap in the middle. Danger Man gets a bit unlucky, gets boxed in behind me. I had more momentum, but I was just stuck. I had nowhere to go. Oh, still continuing to have nowhere to go. Whee! Gliska going for an aerial overtake. In the end, it's just scary, but we all survive. We live to fight another day. Into the chicane. Ewan bounces around a lot. He's going to probably lose out to me and Brazen. No, I've got big slide. Don't go that high up on the bank. There is no grip up there like that. Brazen's struggling. Danger Man's gone round. Brazen's having a big accident. Liam's got away from that one nicely. We all survive. Just. Salmon passes the lot of us. Yeah. So these are sketchy. I mean, I kind of like the fact that they're a bit sketchy on the banking. It becomes a really challenging corner now. You've got to be really careful on that part of the circuit because the back end does not have the grip you want it to have. I don't want to be wide out there. that was always going to be a problem. Liam with a big air time, me with a massive slipstream pull and nowhere to go with it. That was not fun, because we were carrying a lot of momentum to that group of cars and did not have... I mean, somehow, and I don't quite know how, we made that work, but I'm not going to go around the outside there. We've got a great exit. Thing is, Ewan and Gliska have got an even better run. They are going to pass us. Hopefully, the back markers will stay out of the way. They do. Thank you very much. It is incredibly appreciated when cars realise they're being lapped and they stay well out of the way. Oh, Gliska's found the very solid wall. Liam managed to avoid that crash. Ewan wants to defend. I will be more aggressive on the inside of that corner, but Ewan's going to get off the turn well enough and will hold the position. I don't know if you want to lead, though. I don't know at what point you want to lead, because you know there's going to be a slipstream run to the line. We will have a look to the inside into the chicane. We've got a few laps to go, so we can experiment a bit. Can we be flat through here? No idea. Ewan's looking wide up there. We can be, but Ewan is going to have the momentum, and Dangerman's got all of us. Oh, I went to go and get the slipstream, but could not, as Liam and Brazen came flying past. Again, thank you very much to the back marker for staying out of the way of the leaders. Greatly appreciated. We're on the outside of Ewan. This time we don't end up visiting some uncomfortable scenery. So Brazen and Dangerman had a big crash at the final chicane a couple of laps ago. They have recovered pretty damn well. It probably won't be too long until Gliska makes an appearance again. Although, I think Gliska's crash was a bit heavier than Dangerman and Brazen's. Dangerman all out of shape into that chicane. Ewan gets sideways on the exit. I will say thank you very much for the position there. Don't want to be too close heading down there, because then you struggle to get the slingshot off of that corner. We've got crazy momentum, and it will shoot us to the lead of the race, but we do not lead across the line, and that's the important bit, right? It's no good having the momentum into turn one if you can't lead across the line. That's where the race is going to finish. So from that far back, I think you're going to struggle to get a victory. It's side-by-side antics again through here. Ewan's just dropped off the tail end a little bit, but I'm sure we'll be here in no time. Oh, Brazen came across to defend. I misjudged it a smidge. Okay, onto the banked corner we head. We are side by side with Brazen. Dangerman and Liam are right there behind us. There, I think there was a car looking to the outside. Can we carry this momentum through here? We can. Whoa! It's fine, but again, we can't. I'm not... I mean, we're in the fight very much in this lead battle. We just can't seem to lead across the line. Maybe we can do it when it counts. But so far, we have not led a lap yet. I don't think, anyway. But we have been in the fight the whole way through this. Dangerman's got the lead for now. And I think it's going to be us lot that this is going to be decided by, unless someone suddenly has a lot of speed. Oh, me and Brazen have done exactly the same thing. We just got stuck with so much understeer. We both did a carbon copy of each other. There, it was just understeering wide and getting hooked on the dirt. I mean, this is not over for me. I think it'll be difficult for Brazen because they're just that bit further back. It's not over for me. We're out of slipstream range. Actually, definitely not over for us because they all had a really bad final corner. It is the last lap of the race. We slingshot ourselves into the lead of this one. What is going to happen here? Will my horrific final lap luck continue? Dangerman and Liam are having a scrap for third at the moment. We know Ewan's on the inside through here. We've already had one incident with that piece of wall. We keep our car away. The slipstream is going to happen. I can't defend from everybody because we got one going one way, one going the other. Ewan didn't want to back out of that one. I apologise, Liam. I got pushed into that more than I wanted to. I think Dangerman might be far enough away, you know. As we all squabbled over second place, Dangerman sorted their car out. We have got an absolutely monstrous slipstream run. We claim victory. Woo! Bloody hell! That was an awesome race. Bones found a friend. Bones found the marshal with the flamethrower. No, the opposite, the fire extinguisher. Oh, Liam got that all crossed up coming over the bumps. I think that's what did it for me. We were better. We were planted over that section and could just go for it. Danger Man tried to defend, but we just had so much speed coming off there. Oh, that was an amazing race. Unlucky for Brazen, because Brazen was in the fight for a long time in that one. That was unlucky, as yeah, Brazen had been involved in that. Brazen fell to 10th, which is a shame because it was a great battle. Oh dear, and yeah, that was an awesome battle. That was an absolutely awesome battle. That was a great track. Really good suggestion from Zav. Haven't driven that track for a while, and yeah, that provided some wonderful, wonderful racing. Oh, and breathe. That's probably going to be the. I say we can't get much better than a victory. I say it's probably going to be the best race that we have today. But yeah, I'm happy with that one. Like, even if we hadn't won that, even if we would ended up in 4th or whatever, or crashed on the final lap, it was a fantastic fight with everybody. So there we go. Donations to read out. A Swift Fox, thank you very much for the donation. Saying hello from New Zealand. Welcome. Indeed, welcome to anybody if you're just tuning into the stream, perhaps. Welcome to the madness that is us lot playing GTA and going racing and so on. But I guess it's very early morning for all of you Aussies and Kiwis over there, I think, if I've got my time zones correctly, or relatively early morning. Going on there, so thank you for stopping by. I hope your Monday is not going too badly. Drake, thank you for the donation. So I heard Laddo made an amazing discovery last night while stargazing, and named it GTA. Well, he did spot a comet with his telescope. That is going to be a boo to you as well. Definitely. A boo to you from me and from chat. And through the gate, thank you for the donation, saying, how do you give a pun a rolled car salute with a oop or ook? It's boo upside down, but I don't quite know what sound to make with the last letter, because it's technically a Q. So it would be an ook, yeah. I don't know. I'm going to give you a boo anyway. We'll give you a regular old boo on that one. And everything has spawned in. And, oh yeah, Laddo has the stubby truck. Is everyone? Oh yeah, there we go. for a second, we're like in a weird ghost world. Oh, we're going to fall. Oh, yeah, hello. Can we climb? We can climb onto the back of this. That was what I was curious to see what would happen. Honestly, not as spectacular as I expected. I was expecting to fall off. Oh, very difficult to stand on the top of this. Ninetales has decreed that we are going to the sea. Which, apparently we stand quite well on this. I mean, that's helpful. I have... Oh, no. I take it back. Yeah, that was predictable. Well, it was always going to happen one way or another. Right, well, Sumo, sadly... See, normally I would end a stream with Sumo, right? But sadly, they've broken Sumo. So we can't really end stream with Sumo, because it doesn't... Well, it works, but it's severely limited to 12 for reasons I do not understand. I don't think was intended necessarily to be restricted to 12, but yeah, it's kind of ruined Sumo. So instead, I think we're going to finish, if I can find... This is more if I can find it. I think we're going to finish with a Boopy gun race. Now, the way these work, so it will be the filming crew that will be dotted around to fire the Boopy guns, okay? What we will do... So basically, you wait until the 2-minute mark. Nobody moves until the 2-minute mark. At the 2-minute mark, you set off and you have a race. However, dotted around the track are people who will be firing Boopy guns. Your car will fall over. Quite a lot. I can't remember the name of it. Ewan, you might possibly have to load it yourself, because I think you'll find it quicker than me, because I don't remember what it's called. I don't know. No, I don't think it's this. But I will say, Aaron loves EVs. Aaron is genuinely in love with EVs. Honestly, ask if he talked about them all day. I'm just going to say that. That was not the track I was looking for, but we'll just say that one. We'll start something new on this. Yeah, you might have. It'll probably be quicker if you find it. So we will let Ewan hopefully load up the track. And while that's going on, things are going to explode in the background, as is tradition, pretty much for FailRace. I wonder if you could. You could probably wheelie a truck onto here. You got a big wheel, or jump a truck onto here, onto the roof. I felt like that's asking for trouble, but yeah, you probably could. Possibly. Who knows? We won't shoot at Ewan because Ewan is the one that has got to be doing the. Leave Ewan alone, Night Delta. Oh. There's a bike somewhere. If anybody would like a bike, a flying bike, search somewhere up there. It lost a person. We will boop a Ninetales, right? We will have to protect Ewan at all costs. Oh. Things have exploded. You can fall over. The best thing is when you boop stuff out here, there are no police. Away! I feel like there'd be a quite. Oh, I feel like there'd be quite a funny game mode with like the like a horde game mode of cars trying to get up here. Oh, now I'm on fire. Oh, there's a lot of fire. Oh dear, like trying to protect a rooftop while cars were trying to jump at it using boopy guns. I feel like there's a game mode somewhere in there that could work. Oh, now the police are turned up. I'm innocent. I did nothing bad at all. I didn't shoot at stuff. I have very much been hurt. But we are still alive. Somehow. Yeah, Ewan, yes. We could do with you finding it because I don't even know if I have it saved. So yes, if you could possibly find it, that would be very helpful indeed. Because laddo, you sneaky bugger. I saw bullets coming in the direction of a laddosaurus. From a direction of a laddosaurus. Right, here we go. God knows if this is going to work. I don't think it's going to go far enough. Oh, crap! Oh, that's a bike. I thought that was a rocket for a second. Don't think my grenades are going far enough. But we will try. Oh, it worked! We grenade launched laddo. Admittedly, I mean, was it cheating? Maybe. Was it cool? Very much so. And there is a flying bike. Oh, there we go. Hello, police. I'm here to turn myself in. Yeah, I guess that's the American way to do it. Oh, but well, that's the best and about only time I've ever really used a grenade launcher to any sort of effect. I don't even know why. I don't even know when I got one, why I have one. Because they're fairly useless most of the time, but yeah. Right. I hope we're not starting on bikes. You might want to change it away from the bikes, because this was from when we were doing the melee bike race. Accession saying, I bet you're good at worms. I'm not good at worms. We did a worm stream not a long time ago. We did a worm stream a while ago, and I was not very good. I was not particularly great at worms. It was oh yeah. No, to be fair, laddo, right? I only grenade launched you because you were shooting at me. You started it. It just so happened to be that the grenades were mightier than the bullet. I believe that's how it works. So yeah, we will go with that. You didn't say if it's not. I guess go for whatever you want. Actually, no, wait, you can't go for whatever you want because it's Boopy. What's normally good at getting booped over? What did we find that was surprisingly good at getting booped over? I'm trying to remember what we had. You know what? You probably know better than me, actually, what boops over nicely and what doesn't, as I can't remember what it was. Also, Laddo, I never booped you. I booped Ninetales, and there was someone else on the roof that was booping. It wasn't me. I don't think I booped you. I was protecting Ewan from Ninetales, mostly. I might have shot you by accident. I don't remember shooting at you, though. So, yeah. If I did, it wasn't actually intentional. I think I was only trying to stop people from killing Ewan at this, initially. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what vehicles fall over really well when they get booped. Sure, let's go with muscle. Let's see what we run. I hope it's locked to cars, possibly some of it might be. We shall see. So some vehicles are better at getting booped than others. So some don't get affected as badly. Is it? Have we had the Hermes? I think, have we driven that as a car in a Boopy race? I think that because that falls over just going around corners normally. But yeah, we will see. Sound, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, best use of a grenade launcher was during Survive That Live from a year ago when Dusty killed most of the hunters. Oh yeah, I remember that. They got out of the car, realised they were going to die, so just grenade launched the floor. So it exploded everybody because they were in a cluster. I do remember that. That was quite funny. So everybody, please note, do not move off the start line. All right? You have got to wait until the 2-minute mark on the race timer. So nobody set off. We'll go at the 2-minute mark, so we let the hunters go and let the boopers go and drive around and find their... Oh, dear. I mean, you got a choice of a Ruiner ZZ8 or a donk. The donk's going to fall over. Oh, I don't want to... I'm driving the Ruiner. The reasoning is simple, right? You drive a Ruiner, you're going to get picked on. However, I'd rather have a nice handling car and get picked on than drive a terrible car. That being said, there's probably going to be the shenanigans of car swapping. So, yeah. I should have picked a random colour. That could have been funny. Although, it would also be on stream. But, so yeah. Oh, the Ruiner gets very broken, and the donk is just a very big target. So this is going to be an interesting one. I don't know who's booping. Longbow and Laddo are going to be booping. We do know that one. So there's a selection of vehicles. But yeah, so the Ruiner could get quite broken, but it depends on how it wants to behave. Oh, hello. I'm just getting out of the way of cars. Well, you can have your grid spot back. I don't know if anyone further back was going to go booping. They are not, apparently. I mean, we could go and borrow a Ninetales. Ninetales, you want to swap cars? Do you want to swap cars? There we go. Oh, no. Oh, no, okay, never mind. Ninetales has got a different car. Yeah, we're going for the... Hey! I think it might have worked. Oh, no, wait, it's Danger Man. Danger Man would be able to see. I thought that was Laddo just saw an orange car and shot at it. So there we go. We're driving a Ninetales mobile. Oh, well, that's probably fair. Brazen. Oh, Brazen's just carjack level 8, and then level 8 got ran over immediately. Someone's going to end up without a car at this point. It gets very silly when we do car shenanigans at the start of this one. It just becomes... It becomes... never mind sell out your friends game that we play sometimes. It becomes carjack your friend. Well, we did say wait until the 2-minute mark, but I think we're underway. Yeah, just go, everyone. Go, because people have decided to go. And enough have decided to go that I guess we're going now. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 2-minute mark, but never mind. I think the boopers were all in place, so that's fine. Oh god, this has... so we have this on a slippery surface to drive around. The reason being, the slower the cars are going, the easier it is for them to be knocked over by the boopy guns. Oh, come on, Ruiner. This has a lot of understeer on the slippery surface. We very much nearly lifted Aaron up, and we would have spun them. quite successfully if we had got the bonnet under that rear wheel. So this is kind of a multi-class race. We have Ruiners versus... Oi, hello. Sorry, Valtrack. Oi, that's a wheelie. And Brazen's been spun around. Oh, we've almost got spun. There's a big flip for something pink. I didn't really see it. Oh, we have been... Oh, it was Gliska. Oh, Gliska got fired over the fence. That's unfortunate. Level 8's been scooped by a Valitane. And we are now in the lead pack. So the leaders do tend to get hit harder. The Ruiner... Oh, God. Ruiners have gone everywhere. I'm using Brazen as a shield. Oh, my Brazen shield's gone. Nope. It's gone. Now the FailRace has failed. Quietly. Oh, we're on the wall. We're fine. Aaron's wobbling. I mean, if I was close enough, I would absolutely... Aaron's car's on the piss. That's... Uh-oh, oh no, I've been too busy laughing at the donk on its side. I've had an accident all on my own. Oh! My car's got thrown at me. Ah! No, 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 we've fallen over. No, we've fallen over and our own car's overtaken us. I mean, we get two chances, I guess, to win. You get you get my car to win and me to win. Small Man's not having a bad time. We've absolutely punted Doyle past Fred for 11th. Whoa! That's fine for us. Don't even know what position. I think some of these cars are... I don't even know. It's all a mess at the moment. Small Man's been turned around. I'm in a mess of donks. It's never where you want to be, really. Oh, bumpy, go! Alright, we're racing our own car. Danger Man's just given us a bump. What? Ewan was not wrong. The Ruiners deal with the Boops really strangely. They're not a car you would expect to be particularly badly affected by it, and they kind of don't for a while, and then they just do sort of weird things with it. Oh, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Everything is upside down for level 8. Well, and they're continuing to be punted around. So we do have a general gentleman's agreement for the Boopers that they don't target the cars in sort of last place, or cars that are languishing around the back. You just kind of leave them alone a bit, just because it can get very sad, and you know cars can get picked on horrifically sometimes around there, and it's difficult actually for the Boopers to keep track of everything because so much goes on around here. You really lose track of the race at some points. We're going to sneak past Gliska. I mean, it's going to put us up a position, but it's just going to put us in the firing line of the Boopers more. Danger Man is about to hit us. In fact, we got hit by Danger Man and Laddo. Oh, Laddo's hit just slowed us down. Gliska's got bounced around. Oh, it was me and Small Man going side by side. Hey! Oh, look at that landing! Oh, that landing there was less good. First landing was excellent. The second landing, not so good. Oh, and Small Man has done these Ruiners actually pretty bloody good for this. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether they were going to be great, but I would say these work really well for this. Oh, you and the filming crew, that was a hell of a jump. Oh, we have been involved in that one. The filming crew have done a lot of work with testing these Boopy gun circuits to see what cars work and how they work and everything. So they have a pretty good idea of what does what around here. We are about to get Boops. Oh, racing against our own car again. I knew that shot was coming because one hadn't been fired for a little while, so it was always going to happen at some point because the leaders aren't that far away. Gliska's got a massive... No, it's not Gliska. It is level 8, sorry. A massive lead going on, and there's about to be all sorts of problems. There's a good hit on me. Didn't actually do very much. Bumpy's had a big accident. Oh, we've had a roll, and in our roll we've spun out Doyle. That's unfortunate for them. Oh, I'll tell you what, that had been the final lap. The photo finish there would have been astonishing. It's a shame you don't get like a photo. You can't get like a photo finish, even with the. I guess you could use the editor, but even then the clip ends so quickly once you've crossed the finish line. You couldn't do too much with it, but still that would have been spectacular. We are struggling to turn, and an offensive blue machine has fallen over. Right, let's go chase down Ewan. Oh, Boopy gun hits raining behind us. It was a miss. First one on Ewan. It was a hit on me, but it didn't actually do very much. Oh, Ewan's got hit and spun. Oh, we've got hit and did a bunny hop. But that's not too bad. Shadow leads the way. Ewan is battling away with Shadow. Oh, Shadow with a very big crash. Ewan with a big crash as well. We're going to have an accident. And there's nothing we can do about that one. There's another shot going to be coming in anytime soon. And there it is. Oh. And go. Alright, there's a big pack of cars. Well, we were leading and now we're 15th. That is how quickly things can change. This is a very big gaggle of cars. Oh god, there's so many cars. How have we done this? We were leading, then 15th, and then 2nd, and then 3rd, and Ewan's upside down at the final corner. Ninetales has somehow got a yellow donk, and I'm not quite sure how that's happened, and we're leading again. A lot happened in a space of about 20 seconds there. We're about to fall over. Oh, God, lots of shots came in, and there's nothing. Like, one volley you might miss. You might survive one volley. Unfortunately. The second volley is something is going to get you very soon. Oh. And we're back to 12th. So we were 1st, 15th, 3rd, 1st, 12th. In the space of half a lap. Oh, we're going to hit a wall. That's fine. Oh, hello, Fred. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, I always knew that one was going to be a problem at some point. When you're in a gaggle of cars, there's just the boopers cannot resist. They just cannot resist shooting at a big group of cars. So, yeah, you kind of want to be a little bit on your own, but not out in front. Because if you're out in front on your own, you are definitely going to be targeted mercilessly. There's a lot of donks around at this point. There seems to be more donks towards the front than ruiners, if I'm honest. Oh, the plus point for the ruiner, sorry, is it can go underneath the donks if one gets it its way. We're heading on to the final lap now. We are starting it in 12th, but who knows what's going to happen around this. There is my car getting chucked about a bit. We are going to sneak to the inside. Oh! Well, we have spun around, Valtrek. Quite an impressive spin, to be honest with you. Oh, we get a bump. Sorry, Fred. We got pushed into you. Not that anything that happens here is particularly intentional. You know, it's a very silly race. And, whoa, donk's gone round. I'm stuck on the outside of it all. We are going to get hit by someone in that. Oh, no. I don't quite know why. I was going to say, there were so many cars, I don't quite know why. Oh, it's just a shot fired into the crowd. I don't quite know why we were targeted. We were away from the horde on the most part. We are in 12th, but we've seen what happens on that final corner. So much is going to go on there. Who knows what's going to happen. The leaders are approaching it now, but they're probably not going to be the cars that come out the other side in the lead of the race. No, we got tagged. Oh, go, 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 go. Try and get through the mess. Try and get through the mess. There's a sneaky line to the inside here. We have fallen over and been spun. Oh, no. My car is going to beat me. Ewan's claimed a victory. Valentane's got a second. There's more boops and shots coming in. We sneak ourselves across the line. But it is only 11th. Pone gets fastest lap. It was a faction that won, followed by a whole horde of ruiners, and it was Liam with a faction. So Gliska won with a donk, and I believe Gliska was actually driving a donk, of course, because I know we've seen plenty of us were changing cars, but I do believe Gliska drove that one with the with the donk. So nicely done. Pone said, yeah, went from 20th to 12th in the last corner. It's madness. I mean, it's wonderful. Wonderful, stupid madness, pretty much. Oh. Gliska has to... I don't know, you and White said you won. Who knows on this? To be fair, it was quite a broken thing we were doing. It must have been because so many cars crossed the finish line so quickly or something. Might be what caused it. I don't know. I mean, it makes the most sense to me, right? I guess. But yeah. Oh, you have got to love some crazy boopy gun races. You have got to love some absolute madness that is a boopy gun race. However, sorry, I got a really itchy nose. it is going to be with that that we come to the end of today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed this one, folks. I mean, I always have a good time when it comes to some GTA madness. We could not get the luck today, as is the way it goes. You know, sometimes these races just go that way. Sometimes it just you try and it doesn't quite pan out. We did get one race victory though, at least, which we had some very good races along the way. Also, you know, the stuff that matters really. So yeah, I hope you folks have all enjoyed this one. I will be back streaming next week, of course. I'll be back on Wednesday with some more RimWorld. We're getting close to finishing building the rocket, and who knows what mayhem will unfold there. I will be back on Friday with something. I don't quite know yet what the plan will be in terms of stream-wise. I'm hoping... Currently, as it stands, the look is Friday's going to be the long drive with Carly, but a lot of things can change between now and then. And, of course, I'll be back on Sunday with some more GTA. But yeah, that's kind of all hopeful thinking for the streams. Oh, for God's sake. Get up. Well, the mugger has very helpfully run back towards us. Ninetails. Did you sent a mugger to kill me? They mugged me, you killed them, and then you tried to steal my money, you sneaky bugger. But yeah, that is the plan as far as streams go for this week. Hopefully, we'll see plenty of you there. Yeah, there may well be some more Beam if Carly is unable to make it on Friday. Or hell, maybe we'll even get Carly to go have a drive on Driven to Destruction. That could be quite funny because she's never seen Beam, I don't think, outside of... I think she's done editing on a couple of videos I've done for it, so she's never played it. That could also be entertaining, seeing her figure out how to drive on that game, because that is not an easy one to just pick up and play. However, yeah, that is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. Of course, a very big thank you to everyone who donated as well. It is greatly appreciated. I think I read everything out. I apologise if I missed any along the way. But yeah, thank you. It is always much, much appreciated. I shall hopefully see plenty of you folks around on Wednesday. Shall be it from me. Until next time, though, goodbye.